hell no. You named it?
You know, it was fun to see that one guy, you know, practically beating him to get him off. I mean, just the jerky. You get right stick on to the backside. And I think it's just the fun of getting it in. It seems so hard.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
I don't want to be a Sam.
Beat the beans, lady. Now do a black guy.
Hey girl, are you a beaver? 'Cause
Damn!
Sims and Leon,
I got a magic pick, yeah.
your mom's favorite podcast.
So won't you suck my dick, yeah?
Trust me, because I'm Taco's mom.
Can't fuck with my magic pick, yeah. Well, I got a magic pick, you see it, it does all the picking. Well, I got a magic pick, you see it does all the picking.
Sims and Leon,
He's got a magic stick, yeah.
your mama's favorite podcast.
So won't you suck his dick now?
Trust me, I'm Mikey and Likely's mom.
Can't fuck with his magic stick, yeah. Well, I got a magic pick, you see it, it does all the picking. Well, I got a magic pick, you see it does all the picking. Jacob P. Crouton,
Maybe he was on gummies.
Big Shaw, a radical raw.
I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my tickle.
I'm Trey, what's that jump up? Well, I got a magic pick, you see it, it does all the
Thanks for that follow there, nuts in your face.
Thank you, nuts in your face.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Well, a whoreville, well, they called today and they wanted to know, well, when you were coming home, I told them I wasn't sure, but I was sure about the fact that you were a whore, so they might try looking in slut land or tramp beach or maybe prostitute alley, 'cause I wasn't sure, but those places, well, they're like a second home to you.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Fuck you, bitch, I don't want you to die, but it would be cool if you lost left eye, cause then you could only see half of me. Then maybe I could get away quick enough that you wouldn't see me, and as to talking, I could run off into my night without you. Leave me alone on my phone and in my head. Leave me alone on my phone and in my bed. I don't love you anymore, and I think that you are a dumb whore. Stupid whore! Then leave me alone, I don't fucking love you any fucking more. Well, I still have Hornville on hold, and they're asking what the fuck, and I'm saying I don't know, cause you obviously pissed off everybody there too. So my advice to you is to stay the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna put it in your butt.
Fuck you, dumb bitch, I don't fucking love you any fucking more. Well, I just want to make this clear. Instead of hanging out with you, I'd rather be drinking beer with my friends, cause they're so true to me. So get the fucking point and just leave me be. Well, I fuck you, dumb bitch, I don't want you to die. Would be cool if you lost that
Speaking of
eye,
period.
then you could only see half of me. Then maybe I could get away quick enough that you wouldn't see me, and that's still talking. I could run off into my night without you. Leave me alone on my phone and in my head. Alone on my phone and in my bed. I don't love you anymore, and I think that you are a dumb whore. Leave me alone, I don't fucking love you any fucking more.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a cat mom.
If you ever want to get in my back door, all you gotta do is wiggle a little bit.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be a dick.
Be nice.
Bunch of chicken rape going on.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Why see shadow people? There's one behind my door. Yeah, I see shadow people. Don't wanna see no more. What do they want from me, and why won't they let me be? Some people think I'm crazy, but that's alright with me. Why won't they just let me be? Hell, I don't know. That red house is where they'll send me. That's where I'll go. There's one inside my floor, yeah. There's one under my bed. Maybe they should commit me for the things that I just said. Don't think they want to hurt me, just want it all to end. Oh wait, well maybe not now. Seems I got some new best friends. Why won't they just let me be? Hell, I don't know. Some people think that I'm crazy. For what I said 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brunch pussy. Brunch pussy. Brunch pussy. Brunch pussy. Brunch pussy. Brunch pussy.
Oh, I see shadow people. There's one behind my door. Oh, I see shadow people. Don't wanna see no more. What do they want from me, and why won't they let me be? Some people think I'm crazy, and that's alright with me. Why can't they just
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Give me a beer.
Oh, hell no. You named it?
You know, it was fun to see that one guy, you know, practically beating him to get him off. I mean, just the jerky. You get right stick on to the backside. And I think it's just the fun of getting it in. It seems so hard.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
I don't want to be a Sam.
Beat the beans, lady.
I don't know. I always say I'm ready, but then when it comes down to it, am I ever really ready?
Is he?
All right, everybody. The barge is hot. The show begins whenever I press this little red button.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Sims and Leon. Sims and Leon. Simpson and Leon.
Sims and Leon.
Sims and Leon.
Sims and Leon.
Sims and Leon. Sims and Leon.
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Welcome one and welcome all. We're back to the Sims and Leon podcast. We have a very special guest today. Obviously, I have Dustin with me.
That's right.
He joins me almost every week. I think he's only missed one in the entire time we've been recording this.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember the one you missed?
Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't remember
Was
that?
when it was just called Leon?
Yeah.
It was just the Leon
Just
podcast.
Leon.
Best one we had yet, man.
That's one.
No, it's one that me and Aliki recorded.
Oh, that's right. I do
when I was
remember now.
testing the Pod 4 to see if it was skipping stuff.
That's right.
It skipped it a lot.
I do remember.
It was a good, I think you were probably in Mexico. One of your many vacations that you always take.
Many,
But we also have Vicki in studio. If y'all remember her,
Vicki's back.
It's been a while since she's been here, but she's back now. And I went on a trip and I thought about it. It's like, we haven't talked to you in a while. And you always have fun adventures posted on your Facebook.
Well, I found it funny that you did reach out because it was maybe a week or two ago. I think he sent me the last one, but it was like in January. I think he sent it to me. And well, I mean, it was 3 hours. So I was like, well, I'll come back to that and I'll start. And I probably 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to listen to that. And I started listening to it. And then all of a sudden you pop up and I'm like, did it tell him like that I viewed that? Like,
No,
what is that?
It did not.
How
but
random is it
seems
that
like
I
it should've,
just
right?
watched it, like, 2 months after he sends it. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, you want to come back? It's like, sure.
No. We've been wanting to have you back, so yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so what you been up to? What's new? How's life?
Oh my gosh.
How's the online dating scene? Has it gotten better?
There is.
Or do we need to save that?
No, there is none. No, there's the apps. I pretty much just gave up on
Okay.
it.
Deleted all the apps?
Well, I mean, I still have Facebook dating and I'll kind of get in it, but it's just the same. 100%. It's just the same. I'm like, did you look in the mirror and then look at my picture?
Do you ever have random people?
Before you sent me.
Do you ever just have random people try to reach out to you even though you're not active on there very much?
Well, I mean, because you'll get likes and things like that. And so it'll pop up. It'll
Yeah.
be like, whatever, so-and-so liked you. And I'll pull it up and look at it. And I'm like, yeah. Like I kind of wish that they'd have to go through like a questionnaire before they even sent a like, do you have all of your teeth?
Oh gosh. Are
you closer to my age than you are my son's age?
That's a good one.
You know, or my dad's age. You got to be closer to my age than, you know.
It can't be
either way.
It's got to be closer no matter what. Can't be closer to your son. Like, when does that change though? Because the gap never changes.
Right.
Every year you get older, the gap gets smaller, kind of, and relatively speaking, right?
Well,
does it?
No, not
really.
No,
the gap still stays the same.
He's
well,
he's never going to catch up.
He's 30 years younger than me, so you can't be.
He's not going to catch up.
You know, whenever I'm 53 and you're coming at me and you're 33, I'm like,
the gap's always the same.
The gap's always going to be the same.
Wow.
That math is much easier than what I was thinking.
Okay.
That's a good thing about.
I'm going to edit that out.
That's what
Please
McConaughey says.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's
good thing about high school girls. I keep getting older; they stay the same age.
Same age. Yeah.
Isn't that what he says?
No, you're right. I'm just dumb. I don't know how that. I'm really good at math sometimes.
Yeah. Today's not the day.
Sometimes is the key word on that. Sometimes.
I don't know. My bad, guys. My bad to derail that conversation.
So yeah, that gap is always going to.
It's always going to be the same. Yeah. So the year difference is. So you could just put that on your profile, I guess, and say you can't. You have to be at least within this age range.
Yeah, but it's funnier.
It is funnier.
I feel like you have to be closer because my son will even tell whenever he was younger, his friends would talk about me.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Yeah, no, like so far out of your league. Like you're not tall enough, and you're closer to my age than you are her. So you just." Right there, you're done.
Interesting.
Yeah, done. He knew it. He knew it at a young age.
I feel like I know what you're trying to get at, Ricky, is that there should be a certain age where that does stop. Like I
think that's what I meant.
When your son's 50 and you're, what would you be?
80.
80?
Would you date a 50-year-old?
Would you date a 50-year-old?
Well, at that point in time, it would be like in between.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, thank you.
I know where you're going.
That's where I'm trying to get with that. Thank you. I'm not as dumb as I thought.
At that point, if I'm 80 and I'm still single, no. I'm just not even dating. No. Like, I'm not even dating.
Come on.
Right.
Like, I'm going to have like that reverse.
I want to chase that 50-year-old retirement.
You know, wherever you have like a younger woman who's dating an older man because he's got money.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the younger guy who has money. Like, I'm going to be the old woman who is like, yeah.
So there is a chance for somebody your son's age.
I think the younger guy is going to be looking for a little different scenario, though.
They are right. What are you talking about? They are right now.
Oh. So they want you to have more money?
I'm like, no.
Like, we're all poor.
They're lazy, man. They're lazy.
It's okay to be lazy sometimes. All right, Dustin, what you been up to? I haven't talked to you in like 2 weeks.
I know, it's been a while. Man, I've been trying to... Really, the main thing I've been doing in the afternoons is gardening. It's that time of year, man. Got a bunch of plants around here now.
So when they're on TikTok, when they talk about gardening, they talk about smoking drugs. Is that what you're talking about?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
I'm talking about actual gardening.
I didn't know it was a thing.
What algorithm are you in?
Oh, he's on a messed
so
up
weird.
one. He's on
it. Is. Yeah. I question a lot. Like, I'll send it out to people like, I don't know how I got here. But it got to the point where horses were singing to me. But yeah. I didn't realize what was happening until I was watching this girl cook. And she's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go do some gardening. I'll come back. And then we'll finish this recipe. She comes back and she's like, I forgot about this. I was like, okay, so let's pick it back up. She didn't pick it back up. So she pops back up doing the same thing, going gardening. I realized she's getting high.
Oh.
And then she wasn't the only one saying that. So apparently gardening is a term that means going to get high.
Oh, I've always heard that as a safety meeting. I've
heard safety meeting too.
We're going to go outside to a safety meeting.
That's what my cousin used to call it. They had safety meetings.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I thought the gardening one.
I'm talking about actual dirt and plants.
What all have you planted?
So we went up to this, there's an Amish community about 30 minutes from our property up north. And it's a greenhouse and kind of like a little general store. So this time of year, they have a bunch of just plants. Tomato plants, pepper plants, all of it. I'm talking like a lot. And they have them, the plants are, I don't know, a few weeks old.
Chat says, shout out Clarita Greenhouse.
Yes, Clarita Greenhouse.
Not a sponsor of the podcast.
Not a sponsor. Could be. And they had little, sprouts, 4 to a thing. They were $2.50 each. So I just started throwing them in the cart, right? Like, didn't realize we got a little too much.
4 for $2.50?
Yes.
Okay.
horsepower. I mean, cheap, right? Like, you're not going to Lowe's and getting this at all. So we just started putting stuff in the cart, and when we get home to try to plant it, it's like, oh, we're running out of spots. So, but we have a lot. Anyways, I'm getting to the point where I'm a little impatient because I'm really wanting some peppers.
Oh my God, it's going to take a few months.
It's going to take a few months. I know, but they've gotten bigger. We're getting somewhere. But yeah, it's not overnight. Tell you that.
I may need to visit the Clarita greenhouse.
Oh, you should,
because the big troughs I got from my parents.
Yeah,
I want to garden out of those.
Yeah, no,
at least
that's
what
I did.
Tomatoes, peppers.
All the stuff that I got from your parents that got from Pappy. That's pretty much everything that we have in here. It's all a raised bed is what the new kids call it. Even though it's raised bucket, but
still works.
Yeah.
Does it reduce the amount of like critters that get in there?
I mean, as of this point, probably, but I also wanted them kind of mobile. If they weren't getting enough sun or too much, I want to be able to move them. And I don't know, I just didn't want to mess with the ground in the backyard,
And that getting old thing,
yeah,
having to
bending over
and
exactly.
all that.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's still kind of bending over, but bought this new wand watering deal.
A watering wand.
Yeah.
So my friend Ashley, she always does like a decent garden or whatever. I think she has raised flower beds as well. I've never seen them in person. She just told me about them. But I think her cousin or a friend of hers that lives in, I believe, Arizona. Make this. It might be New Mexico. That part doesn't matter.
Okay.
But wherever that is, they have. They can go to the library and get seeds from the library.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of this?
I have not.
No.
Apparently,
is a library an actual library?
It's an actual library.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I was questioning too. I was like, and she says there's a lot of libraries that do that, and I've been wondering since. Do you think the Burleson Library does that?
Maybe.
Can you walk in there and just get seeds? And I asked her, I was like, do you have to check them back in? How's that work with the library? Like, after you're done, do you get more seeds from your plants? You have to take them back. Is it an exchange program? She's like, no, you just get them, you keep them,
Really?
grow it. Whatever you grow, you grow.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I think she said his wife is Brazilian, and they got some Brazilian seeds from his mother-in-law.
Like nuts?
Seeds.
Oh, okay.
But maybe nuts.
Maybe to grow nuts.
Maybe.
Yeah. When's the last time you went gardening, Vicki?
Oh my gosh. Years ago, I had like a big garden when I lived in the country.
I miss having a big garden. Sorry.
It was very nice. I kept trying to mess things up and do things that people told me be careful with. They were like, make sure that you're not planting like the hot peppers close to other things because they'll cross pollinate and make your other.
Well, shoot, I'm
I
gonna
kept
mess that up.
trying. I tried my hardest to I wanted my peppers.
I've heard they do. I've never seen it. I did the same thing.
I did it on purpose. People were telling me
So
not
you
to.
because you wanted them hot.
And I was like, yeah, well, because most of the stuff that I had was for salsa. I wanted to make salsa.
Exactly.
And so I planted the hottest peppers closest to the tomatoes. I didn't see any difference.
Really?
And I tried, but I tried.
I do believe that some things cross-pollinate. I do not believe tomatoes and peppers are one of them. I was the same thing. I tried for a few years and nothing.
Right.
It was always
I've got
just my peppers, just my
serranos
tomatoes.
and jalapenos planted in the same bin.
Now, those might cross-pollinate.
Right.
You'll get
But I'm fine with that.
Serrapinos.
Serrapinos.
Yeah. But yeah, you just have bigger serranos or smaller jalapenos because, it's the same type of ish plant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I think you're right.
I'm making stuff up.
It's a pepper.
We already know I'm dumb today, right?
It's a pepper.
Yeah.
We've accepted that.
Are we gonna discuss
And we got some
why you
poblanos.
were dumb?
We can.
We got poblanos. I did get a bell pepper. I think it's supposed to be a yellow bell pepper. A lot of peppers, really. A bunch of tomato plants. Got some tomatillos because I'm going to try to make salsa as well. The only thing I
Good
really
luck with
don't have that I
tomatillos.
didn't get in the ground that I wanted to do was onions. I didn't get any onions. But I don't know where to find those. Normally, you don't plant onions from a seed.
I don't
You
know.
plant it from a
TikTok says that you can plant it from an onion.
seed?
From an onion.
Well, yeah.
Like from the grocery
Pieces of onions
store.
is
Yeah. And
You just cut the top of it,
yeah.
whatever. Supposedly you can do that. I don't know.
I know Pappy
maybe
used to have them
garlic.
hung up in the barn, and then every year.
That wasn't garlic?
I don't think it was garlic. I think it was onions.
I thought that was to keep the vampires away and the mosquitoes away.
You got me, man. You got me. You were older during that scenario.
I always
was
thought that
younger.
was garlic.
Okay.
I could be wrong because my mom had the same thing when she had all the garlic stuff out there too. She was hanging on the back patio.
I thought it was onions. but I could be
They
wrong.
look like little onions if you don't know what you're looking for.
Right.
And you probably did not know what you were looking for.
Exactly. Well, I have little onions in the front, and Alana kept calling it garlic. I was like, no, this smells just like onions. I know what garlic smells like. It don't smell like garlic.
So I say normally whenever you mow the
Yeah,
garlic down, like the sprouts,
Yeah,
it smells
like garlic, right?
It's-
Yeah, no, this is onions.
But it looks the same.
Serapinos. So yeah, I'm excited about the peppers. I got some cucumbers. I think they're supposed to be mini cucumbers too. But does that not depend on when you pick them too? Like,
Yeah,
if you let it grow longer, then it gets a bigger cucumber.
I don't think that's how it works.
No,
because the mini ones will be ripe before they grow bigger.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I would assume.
I'm actually. You said you had a big garden, lived in the country. I was hoping you could back us up on something. We've already established I'm dumb today. I didn't do any gardening.
What's funny is that Ricky and I, our grandparents, our grandfather had a garden right down the road from here for years and years, like growing up as kids. Like
I
I'm
worked
talking
a garden out there
big garden,
a few years. Yeah,
big garden. So like it's in the blood. It's just it's been a long time since we've done it ourselves.
Oh, I can grow shit.
Yeah,
I've always been good with growing shit. So no, like squash, zucchini squash.
I've got a couple of them over here, and those are the ones I actually have in the ground. This little corner over here,
yeah,
a little patch of grass. Like not supposed to have grass there, anyways.
You just kind of randomly planted, like, I'm gonna put stuff
in
here
the front right here.
in the corner.
Well, we
got
have
some
in the front
squash.
in the front flower beds because we don't have flowers.
Steps in, you'll get steps in, like having to go.
Oh, they're all in one little area. It's over here and over on the corner.
So now, do we have to watch where we park and drive?
No, everything. Unless you're parking the front flower bed, which I hope not. But no, you should be fine.
Okay,
everything's over here. If you hit a bucket, my gosh.
Yeah, I don't park on this side of anything.
No,
anyways.
you don't.
I'm
No,
good.
You're good.
Do you have a gardening hat?
No.
Do you need one?
No, because it's in the. Normally, whenever I'm watering, it's in the
Alright.
shade by that time.
If you don't want a hat, you don't get a hat.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'll take a garden.
He does not play into these bits very well, does he?
What are you talking about?
That was supposed to be funny.
You gave me this koozie, and my beer's really wobbly in it.
I don't have anything to fix that, but I did get you a new hat.
Oh, you did?
That you could garden in if you wanted to.
Oh, I could.
You don't have to.
Oh, shoot. It says jerky.com.
Very limited edition jerky.com
Limited
hat.
edition. Wow. Fancy.
And just get out of the way, I got you a somewhat matching shirt.
They have merch now?
No, this is not a jerky.com shirt.
Oh, this is not a jerky.com shirt?
They have merch.
What shirt is this? This says, howdy, putos. God bless. It looks like the Marlboro logo. This says howdy, putos.
I would so wear that.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, this is the next brewery outing. It's going to be a...
I thought you'd like the shirt. I didn't
Actually, you
wash
know
it.
what? I might be wearing it on Friday.
What's going on Friday? Oh, never mind. I know what's going on Friday.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Yeah. What are you doing Friday?
I don't know.
Working. Okay, so am I ish.
I don't know, working.
But my company does a crawfish boil once a year.
I've got a work event to go to on Friday.
Yeah, and it's Friday.
Why do we do this when we say event?
Because it's a good hangout.
Event. It should say work event.
Yeah, you're right.
It's our customer and employee appreciation crawfish boil. So it's not just crawfish. There's crawfish, barbecue, other kinds. I guess that's about it. Barbecue and crawfish.
Yeah.
And then Sid and Lindsay from the brewery are coming out. They'll be our bartenders.
Oh,
So
very
we'll have
cool.
a full bar.
That's awesome.
Costs nothing. So if you're in the area, not this area, but in the area of my office, swing by, have some food.
I don't even know where that's at. We can chat.
Yeah.
No, so I've always had a joke about everything leads back to my dating life, I guess. I've always had a joke
Because it's such a big joke.
about crawfish. Because I like crawfish. I don't like having to peel it. I don't like all the work that goes into it. And so people will be like, we're having a crawfish boil. And I'm like, yeah, just like my dating life. And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, a whole lot of work for a little bit of meat.
That's like my dating life too.
And my son is like, Mom, stop saying that.
No, that's great. Don't.
I
ever
will
stop
never
saying that.
stop saying that. I will never stop saying just because you told me not to say it.
We got a flyer in the mail this week
forever
too.
be
I
saying
guess
that.
they're having a street crawfish bowl on Saturday down the road. So
Just a street, just
I don't know how many people got the same flyer, but it's on our street. So I would assume it's just neighborhood, but our street's pretty much a neighborhood. I don't know. They might have passed it around somewhere else.
And then Saturday is the Briar Oaks fish thing, right?
Fish fry. Yeah.
Used to be involved in that.
Yeah, used to be.
They got lazy.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was glad that I wasn't part of that this morning. We'll get into that later.
Oh, what happened? Oh, we can talk about it later.
It's breaking news.
Are we doing that now?
It's whatever you want to do, but no, later on. We got breaking news if you want it.
Uh-oh.
He's not set up. He's not prepared.
He throws so much at me.
He was thrown off.
Throws so much
It
at
doesn't
me.
have to be right now.
This is a Sims and Leon breaking news alert. Pull up a chair, pop that silver can. Coors Light round table with busting scams and RL3 in the stand. You're locked on the Sims and Leon podcast. Hot takes, cold drinks, it all goes fast. Breaking news, better believe what you heard. We're loud, we're loud. You just caught the word. Sims and Leon breaking news alert.
I love how Dustin has the breaking news. We play the alert, and when it's ready to go, he's like, I'm going to get me a drink. I'll be back.
It takes a minute to get through it. I'm back in time.
It's the entry. It's the entry.
I'm back in time. I need this for this breaking news.
I was about to say, he also has to say, he was like, hey, so anybody ready for this, get a drink.
Yeah.
Because you're
Get
going
a drink. You're going to
need it.
Everybody needs it this morning. So, yeah, we got some Joko Mofo breaking news that happened this morning. Just lead straight into it.
Had all these opens made, we might as well use them, right?
Gotta use
Might
it.
as well. Might
Great.
as well.
And they make me laugh every time.
Tune it in, turn it up. Open your Facebook. It's time for the Joko Mofos, calling out the cons. Everywhere the wind blows, he's sniffing out the rats. He's shredding up the plans. Hot on the mic, give it up for busting scams.
That's me. That's me.
Joko
Is it?
Mofos, Joko Mofos.
Joko Mofos is cracking me up.
Yeah, so this morning, breaking news on Joko Mofos. April 8, 2026, at approximately 1 a.m., the Johnson County Sheriff's deputies and first responders from the Johnson County Fire Marshal, Johnson County ESD-1, Briar Oaks Volunteer Fire Department, Rendon Volunteer Fire Department, Alvarado FD, Venus FD, Keene FD, and Joshua FD, so pretty much everybody in the area.
All the Joko Mofos.
All the Joko Mofos responded to a residential fire in the 5400 block of County Road 605 in Johnson County. I would hope. At approximately 2:40 a.m., while attempting to extinguish the fire, first responders heard gunfire around the residence and investigated.
Time out.
Yep.
Another dumb question. It's a dumb Ricky day.
Right.
If you have ammunition in a fire, could they ignite?
Good. Yeah, I mean, gunpowder, it's going to get hot enough.
It could.
It could.
They're just saying they heard
Yeah. So that's what I'm questioning. So
when they were investigating, yeah.
Maybe not super uncommon.
But, but wait for it.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
While investigating, deputies encountered William James Rogers, a
Bill.
white male, 5'13" to 50, holding a pistol. There was gunfire.
Well, maybe the trigger was hot.
Maybe. There was gunfire. Those circumstances are being investigated by the Texas Rangers at the request of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office. The gunfire, this doesn't make any sense. During the gunfire, William Rogers was killed and a sheriff's deputy received minor injuries. The sheriff's deputy was treated at Texas Health, Fort Worth, and has been released from the hospital. It's an ongoing investigation, and there are no more details that can be released at this time. And that comes from the Texas Department of Public Safety. That was their statement released today. So, yeah, this morning, while battling the fire, so it says initially the call went out at 1 a.m. The gunfire didn't start until, what did it say, 2:40. So it had been going on for hour and 40 minutes. They were fighting the blaze.
And then he comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hanging out with them. I don't know what was going on. And he just starts firing at them, which is
Here's my hypothetical. Do you think he was sleeping inside?
No, there's no way. It's fully, if they called out that many departments, it's fully involved, bro.
Hold on.
And we know it was a trailer.
Maybe he was sleeping inside the one spot that wasn't burning yet. And then he wakes up. He's like, what chaos is going on? He thinks somebody's burning his house down.
It's methed up.
So he goes out there. He's methed up. Yeah.
It's methed up.
So he walks out there. He's like, these guys are spraying fire on my little house right now. I'm opening fire. I'm shooting these motherfuckers that are blowing fire at my house right now. And not
He was on that
realizing
many drugs and possibly.
There was an article that I read that said that the deputy or whoever got shot in the chest.
Well,
That was the one that I but I
heard-
was like, well, yeah,
I
that
heard
would be minor injuries.
He got
if
hit
it-
in the face with shrapnel, is what another report said, which could be the same thing where it hit his vest and it bounced off and
Right.
something hit him in the face. I also heard that he might have been hit in the vest, which thank goodness the deputy is fine. Like that's the main concern. Not only that, not only the deputy, but all the first responders on scene, which is ridiculous because they're trying to extinguish this dude's house.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's his. We don't know because we don't have that much information on if it was his residence or not. Maybe he was a neighbor, came over and was upset. Who knows?
Oh, Billy James.
Who knows?
Dang, Billy.
No, it was William Rogers.
Does he not understand what we're saying here?
Now we're talking about this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm lost. Anyways, so yeah, that's the breaking news for the Joe Mofo. But yeah, crazy stuff going on this morning. Got another one. A lot of stuff going on in Johnson County today. We had former Godly police chief Matthew Canterell. You heard about this one? Nothing? He was arrested Tuesday on charges of soliciting prostitution. Yeah, former police chief, old Godly.
You think he would know better?
You
Ask
like
him.
at least know the better places to do it.
Really? Really? How many teachers do you see get arrested for diddling their students?
That's true.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, that is all over the news. It is
Also,
all over. You are not going to get away with it. You
recently,
are not,
Alvarado,
get away with it.
in Alvarado, did you hear that about that coach that met that student and they did it in the parking lot of the like admin building or something,
Mhm.
and then he got locked up? Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Like, do you not understand kids? They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna tell their buddies. They're gonna talk. So what? How stupid are you?
Have you ever
to
watched?
just continue doing that?
Have you ever watched the show Arrested Development?
Mhm.
Okay, you know Tobias.
Mhm.
He was a therapist at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the later seasons when they got back on Netflix and started new episodes. Well, him and Lindsay at some point decided they were going to try an open marriage and see if that'll fix their marriage. And Tobias said, well, in my past experience as a therapist, it never works out. All couples want to try this, but it never works out. But in our case, I think this just might work.
Dummy.
And that's how everyone thinks. It never works out. Everyone gets caught. But in my case, I think it might just work out. I'll be just fine.
100%.
Nobody's going to catch me.
No.
Jeez.
You always get caught.
Always get caught.
Crazy.
Yeah, so he was arrested today.
So Jimmy Wood in the chat says Bill is short for William.
Thank you for the help. I saw that. Thank you for the help, Jimmy. I get it now. Jimmy Splinter over there.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. So, anyways, he was arrested as a widening investigation continues to uncover criminal activity involving multiple individuals and former members of the Godly Police Department. Dang. So they were running a whole string out of that one. Let's see. His arrest follows earlier arrests connected to the case, including former Godly police officer Solomon Montoya and Godly resident Michael Ketcherside.
Ketcherside? That's a cool name.
Who now face additional charges. Yeah, it would be cool if he wasn't in jail. Authorities say the investigation remains active and more arrests are expected. The case is being jointly investigated by the Johnson and Somerville County District Attorney's Office and the Texas Department of Public Safety. District Attorney Tim Good said that the investigation being after a search warrant was executed March 31st at the residence of Michael and Ashley Ketcherside.
Ketcherside.
Investigation seized electronic communication and digital storage devices believed to contain evidence tied to ongoing criminal activity. According to a release from the DA, the devices revealed an extensive prostitution operation involving the Ketchersides. Ooh, maybe her too. Ketchersides, because it has the ES on the end of it.
Maybe she's like the madam.
And numerous clients over the past 5 years. Evidence also shows collaboration between the Ketchersides and Cantrell, who was serving as Godly's police chief at the time, along with other officers. In addition to the prostitution-related allegations, Good said evidence indicates efforts to compile information on individuals. Sorry, we have a reading disability over here. Anyways, the targets include members of the Godly City Council, the Godly ISD School Board, and former mayor of Godly and former Godly police chief. Wow. So all of them are in a ring.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Living in God's country down there with
You don't
prostitution
think they
going
could have
on.
just came back and said we were doing a sting? covered all their asses, how long could they have gotten away with it? It's like, no, we were doing a sting. We were stinging y'all sting, and it was miscommunication here,
but the only
guys.
thing is like these reports get on my nerves because I'm like, okay, well that's what happened, but I want to know, how'd you find out?
How'd you find out?
Like what did you put somebody in there? Like how did you find out? That's what I want to know. I want the details.
Yeah, me too. That's why I missed the comments.
Like at what point in time did Catcher Side tell a buddy like, yeah, I got this chick?
Well, at what point did Catcher Side get his wife involved in that too?
Maybe she was the ringleader.
She could have been. And then, let's go to the city council meeting and get the mayor and everybody else involved. That's why they hold those private city council meetings, you know.
So, we were talking about.
I wonder if the minutes were logged
intelligence. We were talking about intelligence earlier. Well, guess what?
Lack of. Yeah.
100%.
All right. Well, those were two big ones.
Negative. Well, so you're talking about Joko mofos. A couple of weeks ago, I live over in Johnson County. In
Oh, really?
And I'm like hanging out, and I hear gunshots. And they were pretty loud.
We have an eyewitness here.
I was like, what is going on? And
was there a fire around?
That seems to be the thing.
There was not a fire.
Okay.
No, there was not a fire. I was just sitting on my couch, and it's just like you could hear them just clear as day. And I know they were just a couple of houses down from me.
Well, sometimes Billy's got to practice. I mean, they do that all the time around here.
That's true.
We hear gunshots all the time around here. But it's practice shots.
Yeah.
It's not like in Fort Worth where, shooting them in the air or people.
But it was like, pow, pow, pow.
Oh,
and then
so
it was just like, pow, pow, pow. Like, it was back to back like that. And cops show up. Of course, I see the cops show up. Every cop around.
You got there in the lawn chair?
My neighbors did get a lawn chair.
Vacuum in the grass.
100%. We were laughing about that, talking about going to get our vacuums and vacuum the grass.
I was going to say, is that when you swap out the vape for an actual cig so you can go back and just rip a cig while you're watching all this happen?
Oh, for sure. I did go in and get a beer. Like, I had just been laying on my couch. I'm like, you know what? This deserves a beer. And so...
This is better than Arrested Development.
Like, this went on forever. And they were outside this residence. And they were just like, who's ever in? And they kept repeating the address. And they were like, who's ever, blah, 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 blah. Anyone come out with your hands up. And I'm sitting there like... looking. Nobody's coming out, and they'd say it again. More cops would show up. SWAT shows up, like you can't even get down the street. People are trying to get home and they're walking.
Jeez.
And I'm like, okay.
Just abandoning their vehicles?
It was forever, like just up the street.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was after they were just sitting in their cars until I guess they kind of cleared the scene. And like I was looking, this goes on for 45 minutes to an hour that they're trying to get people to come out of this house. And so they finally get people to come out, and there were quite a few. Of course, I'm, 3 houses up. I've got my glasses on, but I'm like, all of these, they look young, like kids. I don't know if they are or not. So I'm waiting. I am so waiting on like the Johnson County report, like 100%. I'm waiting on it forever. It's not released. That's the word. And I'm like, I want to know what was going on. Like, what happened? They ended up hauling them all in. No.
Never heard about it?
No, the report that they came out with was Johnson County assisted in report of gunshots fired. I'm like,
that's all you need to know.
But that's rude.
I'm like, call me. I've got more details. I'm like,
they did not do a proper investigation, first of all.
Call me. No, I was sitting there. I was on the phone with Lisa, actually. I had her, because she lives a street over, and her son came to her, and he was like somebody just emptied a clip. And so I've got her on speakerphone, one hand, and I've got a beer in the other hand, and I was just like, yeah. She goes, are you drinking? I go, well, I am. I was like, I am. And I sat out there for an hour just watching it and giving her play-by-play commentary. I was like, there's something going on. I was like, there's 2 cops that are squatted down across the front of the patrol car with their, I was like giving her, and she was laughing. She goes, this is better than live TV. Vicki.
Oh my gosh.
So Jimmy Splinters has a few things to say. First of all, it's pronounced pew, pew, pew when they shoot the gun.
My bad.
And then he also said for catcher side, change that to catch a charge.
Catch a charge.
No kidding. Appreciate y'all's attention during that breaking news moment.
It's good. It's not done yet.
All right.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. So you just got back from a big trip, huh?
I wouldn't say a big trip, but it was a fun trip.
Yeah.
First time to Minnesota.
Yeah. How was that?
It was good. So did you know my sister and brother-in-law lived in Denver?
Okay. No, didn't know.
So they went from here to Houston, to Dallas to Houston, then to Denver. And I've always just went and visit them wherever they go. I don't care.
Travel.
Yeah, fun. It's easy. Like Houston was just a 4-hour drive. Nice. When they moved to Denver in 2020, when they moved at the end of 2020. I always go for Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, and try to get like one more trip in between. In Houston, it was a lot easier because I can say, hey, what are y'all doing next weekend? I'll come down.
Mm-hmm.
Denver took a little bit more planning.
Right.
But I still do my 2 trips every year. Hopefully one more in between. If not, we try to go to Vegas or something else. Do something else small. Little trips for me because, I'm poor too. That single income.
At least Denver, and what do you go to Minneapolis?
Not yet. So a few weeks ago, they moved from Denver to Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
So now that's my new trip. So it's my first time going, and instead of going for St. Patrick's Day, because that's like right in the middle of their move, it was either right before, right after, or right in. But it wouldn't be a good time to go visit them because everything's packed up or unpacking or being moved. All one or the other of those 3 things. I don't know the exact date. I should know. I'm a bad brother. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Okay.
But we planned on, let's do opening day in Minnesota. Like, fun. Made it my 5th ballpark to go to an opening day game on, which is fun in general. And I like to travel just because people in airports and people in planes,
people watching.
It's so much fun.
It's the best people.
He really enjoys it. I watch his Snapchats and he just goes on and on. It's always something.
The interesting people somehow find me. And so this.
Did you look for him?
Not really. It's wild.
They just kind of stand out.
The first one was the bartender of all people. I think that was the first. I don't know. My pops dropped me off the airport.
Chili's?
No.
Oh.
That was a trip home.
Oh, okay.
So in the past.
So this is like a multifaceted story.
Oh, yeah. There's levels.
There's a level.
So flying to Denver, I was flying out of Southwest. I was flying Southwest, so I'd go out of Love Field. They really have the very limited places you can eat. And I found that there's a Cowboys bar. That if you sit at the bar at the Cowboys bar, you could eat at 3 different places: Whataburger, Maggiano's, and maybe Chili's.
Really?
Yeah. And it was great because the line for Whataburger was like always ridiculous. You go sit at the bar, it takes you 5 minutes to get your food. It was awesome.
From Whataburger still?
And
really?
Yeah.
And you can get a drink.
And you get a drink.
And you can get your airport Bloody Mary.
And your Bloody Mary. It's the perfect place to go.
Nice.
And if you don't want Whataburger, you can get Chili's. Don't want Chili's, you get your Maggiano's, where that Italian place is. So now I'm flying DFW. Not a new experience. It's not my first time flying DFW. First time in a while. And the main reason I switched from DFW to Love Field, because I always, my reasoning for not flying Love Field before, because it's further away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to drive that extra time.
Yeah.
And then one day,
parking is
yes,
so much easier.
One day I went to DFW. It was the last time I flew from DFW to Denver, and I parked. And I waited for the shuttle. It was hot. I was sweating a little bit. I was like, this is miserable. So the next time I flew out of Love Field, it was perfect. I was like, all right, this is it. But now it's changed because new airline or new airports, new airlines, it's different, whatever.
Love Field is? Or DFW? You're talking about DFW.
Well, yeah. Flying to Minnesota now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To St. Paul.
Yeah, I don't
St.
think
Paul
they
Airport.
fly out of,
I'm with you.
I don't think any of the
I'm
airlines
with
out
you.
of Love Field fly to
Yeah, I don't think
Minneapolis.
so. Or
DFW.
at least when I looked. But
I don't think they do.
But it's also changed now because me and my pops have this exchange program that we didn't have before. That when they go travel, I'll drive them to the airport. When I go travel, they'll drive me to the airport. Works out nicely. I get the better deal, better end of the deal out of it, because when I drop them off, I get to drive their minivan for a week.
Yeah.
Which it's like the best perk of a minivan because you don't have to own it. Like people like, you don't have to tell anybody you own a minivan, but then you can drive around for weeks. Like, it's luxury. Oh my gosh, it's a luxury vehicle inside a mom vehicle. It's so awesome. I don't know if I see you don't drive a minivan, but have you ever?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely not.
Going way back to a trip we did. We drove from here to Colorado for a kickball trip, and I kept telling my friend Jen, I was like, let's rent a minivan. It's like, I'm not renting a minivan. It's like, let's look at them. Let's rent a minivan. Because they makes a lot of sense. Once you get in there, you're like, this is awesome. Can you testify?
I can.
Okay.
Your parents are the only people that I've known that always have a minivan.
They've always had a minivan.
Ever since I was a kid, the only people I ever know that had a minivan.
But now they're so much nicer now than they were then.
Oh yeah, way nicer. I mean, back then they only had one sliding door on one side. Now they have two.
The minivan.
And they're electronic.
Yeah. Yeah.
The minivan they have now, you can, in the middle seat, in the middle row, it's captain's chairs, but you can lean back, and there's a footrest that comes out. So you can literally just put a footrest up, lean all the way back. It's ridiculously awesome. They come equipped with a vacuum cleaner in the back.
What?
Wow.
So not all of them. Some of them do. So I was trying to convince my friend.
As well they should.
They
You're
should.
carrying around a bunch of kids
I agree.
that are eating snacks.
It's a smart upsell. Like, you got kids? Check this out.
Yep.
Vacuum cleaner built in.
For sure. For sure.
So I tried to talk her in. I thought I had her. It's like, all right. She goes, we'll go look at them. So we're walking around. She had already picked a Suburban. She knew. She was just messing with me. Fast forward, she has a kid. 5-6 years later, she texted me one day. It's like, you'll never know. You'll never guess this. Send me a picture of her minivan. Told me she absolutely loves it.
Jeez.
Where's I going with this story? Oh, so I get to drive their minivan. So now the drive doesn't matter anymore, especially when they're parking, whatever. The time delay of parking, have to get through the terminals and stuff. And that with being TSA pre-approved, pre-check, whatever it's called, the lines don't matter. DFW, Love Field, basically the same for me. I like Love Field a little better just because it's easier to navigate in and out. I mean, it's one simple terminal, well, maybe two, but...
Do you think the same thing now that you drove to DFW this time because the construction...
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't driving.
Right now. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he got dropped off at his destination.
Right.
Another perk I have, even when I drop them off, all I have to do is drive one way. Because we're driving there, my pops just picks me up, drives us there, I drive back home.
He ain't gonna let him drive.
No. And then when I go pick them up, I drive the minivan there. He's like, all right, I'll take it from here. Get back in the back seat, relax. So yeah, it's
that road construction's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You're not wrong about that.
Bad.
So I get there, and there's another one. It's not a super downfall by any means. My pops always likes to leave much earlier than I feel necessary, but he did travel for a living. He still kind of does. So he takes the worst case scenario and makes sure he's going to be fine. So if his flight leaves at 12, he's leaving the house at like 8:30, 8 o'clock. Plenty of time to get there. He wants to be at the airport 2.5 to 3 hours before. Understands. I understand. But he's gotten better. Because I was flying out on Wednesday. He's like, hey, you're flying out on Wednesday. You may not need to get there too early. I was like, okay, good. It's like, so my goal is to get there enough time to get through TSA. I check a bag every time. Check a bag, get through TSA, eat, have a couple drinks, get on the plane. And I'm flying first class, so boarding doesn't matter. I can board whenever I want to. Oh, yeah, I'm fancy.
Very nice.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I go and I pass by.
We're in the midst of royalty.
Yeah. I've never flown first class, so.
I'm telling you right now, I may always fly first class.
Oh, my God.
All the snacks.
Yeah.
The pre-flight drink. Did you hear what I said?
The pre-flight, yes.
I'm on the plane.
Yeah.
And she goes, would you
all
like
the
a drink?
peasants are boarding.
They're walking past me. I'm sipping on my Bloody Marys like.
Yeah.
But that's not true. I'm more
Get to your seat, peasant, so we can go.
I'm more like this. Look at these fucking peasants.
Yeah, he is.
I make it known. So I stop. I just go to Subway. I'm driving through I'm walking through the terminal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm walking.
I check the golf cart.
Is that first class?
God,
first class now gives you a vehicle to drive in the airport.
I'm in the airport walking to the terminal, and I pass by the TGI Friday. The Chili's on the other side. You know, I evaluate where's my terminal, where's the plane going to leave, and where to go eat. I see this little bar, and right past the bar is a Subway. It's like, I'm going to keep it simple. Get me a Subway. I'll get a foot long. I have half of it now, half of it later if I want it. Whatever. I'm in first class. I can do what I want.
Okay.
So I get
get your own mini fridge.
Get my
store your sandwich.
That should be another upgrade.
Yeah.
So I get my foot long BMT sandwich with very simple tomatoes, pickles, mustard, salt and pepper, and then one little strip of ranch dressing. Gotta have the ranch dressing.
Okay.
So I go over to this bar. The bartender must have thought I was his best fucking friend. I had my pizza on.
Must have been slow.
Just listening. And he starts talking to me. He's like, okay. So I do the pull one ear off.
Yeah. Like, you're inconveniencing me.
Yeah.
I'm listening to something.
And then, this might have been a mistake because I made the courtesy thing after I order a drink. Say, hey, do you mind if I eat my sandwich at the bar? Because sometimes that's frowned upon. to bring food into another bar, not
Right.
eat. He took that as an invitation for me to talk about other people that just show up and sit at the bar, not order anything, just drink water, eat their food from other places and whatever. It's like, okay, yeah, that's bad. Put my headphones back on.
But I'm not. Give me a
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Over good.
So then, like, heard the story, got it. These guys over here, he made them buy drinks. Sweet. Comes back, starts talking again. Headphone off.
Can I
Keeps
help
talking.
you?
So then I do the huge asshole move where I hit the power button, take them off, fold them up, let them down, just look at him, smile, acknowledging what he's saying. And now I'm involved in this conversation. There's no going back. Headphones are not coming back on until I'm getting on my plane. I've accepted my fate. It's done. So I offer him half my sandwich. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
You did not.
I did.
You did. Oh my God.
The plane, was he that nice of a guy?
He was very nice.
Okay.
Let me tell you this. Before I offered him half my sandwich, one of the guys that works for the airport, DFW airport, came by to like get the trash. The guy's like, hey, he had other sandwiches piled up. He's like, you want a sandwich or a salad to go? The guy's like, sure. Took it. I'm like, pretty nice, right?
Right.
So I was like, hey, I'm probably not going to eat this other half of the sandwich. I just get a foot long because the price isn't that much different. Told him what it is. Like, sure, man, I'll take it. I'll eat it later. No big deal. Someone across the bar was having a birthday. I tried to buy them a drink, but she left before it could get to her. A couple other people show up. Same fucking thing. They just want to hang out. He's like, no, you have to drink at this bar.
Yeah.
So they do.
I mean,
They take shots.
that's his money,
And
though. You know, I mean, he's getting paid by tips.
And we talked about that. So this was my worst encounter of the first part of my trip. It's not a bad trip, right?
Right.
But it was kind of annoying just having to talk to somebody when I just wanted to sit there, enjoy myself, enjoy my Coors Light. Not have to worry. I did
That's
not.
all you got? His stipulations were kind of low. He should be like, now you got to get a mixed drink, bro. If you're going to eat up here, Coors Light's fine, unless you're
The
eating.
airport and doesn't get a Bloody Mary. I don't get that.
He was pacing himself.
Like I have to.
I'd have
It's
to go
like,
back
you're
and
at the
check.
airport, Bloody Mary. 100%.
I'm not saying I don't think I did.
I don't think you had a Coors Light. The picture I remember, I don't think so.
Was it a Bloody Mary?
Probably.
It more than likely was.
If I know Ricky, and I think I do.
But it would have been one followed by a Coors Light.
Oh, for sure.
No, I don't
You
know.
probably ordered them both at the same time just so you poured a Coors Light in the Bloody Mary as you're going.
I didn't do that.
Then you get a red beer.
Wow.
More than like I know when I stopped at Chili's on the way home, I did.
Anyways, we're at the first
But
leg
it
of
doesn't matter.
this.
It doesn't matter. This story's not that interesting, except I had to talk to this guy for a long time. But it was real nice. I mean, in the end, he was nice. He just needed somebody to talk to. I always carry my water cup with me, but it's empty when I go into the airport. But instead of wasting my free drink on a plane on water, I always get it filled up. I forget that I'm flying first class, and they'll just give me whatever I want.
For real.
But I sat down. I was like, "Hey, do you mind filling this with water?" And this is when I found out this bar has no plumbing.
What? What do you mean? Like it was just out at that point in time, or that's how it runs?
I'm guessing that's how it runs.
Really?
He just pulled out a bottle of water that was probably about maybe a third full. And he's like, "Well, I don't have running water. Like we don't have plumbing to the bar. So do you mind if I just pour? I make mixed drinks with this. I can just fill that up fill this up with that." I was like, "I guess that's fine."
Okay.
He could have offered me like a bottle of water if that's what he had, but he did not. He did offer me a sandwich. I tell you that. Even though I gave him half my sandwich, he's like, "Do you want one of these sandwiches to go too?" I was like, "No, I'm good, man."
Oh my God.
They must really suck.
Right.
Everybody that walked by that worked for DFW, he'd holler at him, them come over and offer him a sandwich or a salad. Like he was a legit and a nice guy with whatever. He was cool. Did anything else interesting happen at the airport?
I mean,
on this part of the trip.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't get any interesting Snapchats. That's what you're asking.
No, there wasn't much. The ride there wasn't too.
So you got there, you're at the bar,
Got on the plane. I made fun of the people walking by me.
and then they immediately started making you drinks.
Huh?
They immediately started making you drinks.
Who?
The stewardess in the first class.
Actually, no. On the way there, they did not. I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, so they didn't ask you, or
They
you
didn't
just
ask.
didn't know?
I didn't
Okay.
know. I didn't know. I didn't ask. I just, because every time I go on a plane, they'd never offered before. Granted, I've never flown first. I have flown first class before, but not flying out of DFW, and when I did, I was already pretty much drunk. And my dad's like, "Hey, you want to fly first class?" I was like, "Sure, let's do it." Then he got mad at me, like, "You drink too much." Like, that's what you do.
Yeah, got my money's worth.
So I was first class, which first class is very nice. It's a bigger seat. Having the little iPad to watch stuff on was beneficial, I think.
Yeah,
it's just a bigger screen.
Yeah,
and then you can also do stuff on your phone if you want to, which I didn't have anything to do. But I imagine if I did, it'd be nice. Like if I had someone to talk to. Nobody wants to talk to me. Oh.
Anybody?
So, yeah, I'll take one. One of the bigger ones. Yeah, bigger ones in the little fridge. Out of the door. Thank you. Okay, so I very quickly realized after we took off that the guy in the seat next to me sitting in first class was also poor first class like me.
Okay.
Like it's probably his first time too.
So he was kind of giddy about it?
Kinda. Like
Did you have to take off your headphones for him while he
No.
was
He
talking?
didn't talk to me at all. It was nice. And at the very end he did. But it's my fault. Well, we got there, they come, they ask for your drinks, and I got my airplane drink is a double vodka cranberry. Because on Southwest they have like Minute Maid Bloody Mary mix. Like it's not good. It's just weird tomato juice.
It's tomato juice, yeah.
Yeah. So I order my double cranberry and vodka, normal flight drink. It's nice, and also it's good for my kidneys, right?
Exactly.
It's gonna
the bladder.
It's gonna clear me out. My bladder. That's what it is.
Word on the street.
Yeah, save me from those UTIs. So I ordered that, and the guy next to me orders the double Bloody Mary, and I was like, I wanted to tell him, I was like, don't do that. But then this bitch comes back with a full can of Zing Zang.
Oh God!
And I was like, son of a bitch.
What have I done?
That's what I thought. I was like, what have I done?
You got the good stuff.
You got the Zing Zang.
It's probably because you're in first class.
So you done
maybe
like the peasants get the tomato juice.
Yeah.
The V8, the plain
Up
V8,
front.
not even the spicy V8.
Yeah,
They
up
get
front
the
we get the
plain.
Zing Zang.
You get the Zing Zang?
Yeah.
That might, you know what? I might upgrade next time.
So they come by
That's
and
what we can get.
like when you're with the peasants, they walk by. It's like, you want snacks? And they kind of throw them at you. Here's your snack. If you're sleeping, you don't get anything. Here they come with a basket full of a plethora of snacks.
Plethora.
And I see the people around me. He's like picking at it. I'll take this one. Next person, I'll take this one. She comes to me. He's like, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. And the guy sees me do it. He's like, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. I'll take
Do
this.
they have nuts? Do they have nuts? Do they have nuts in first class?
They
'Cause
have-
back there. I'm so mad. I'm like, I always look forward to the airport nuts, but you can't do it because everybody's allergic.
They did not have peanuts.
Oh.
They had cashews and chocolate covered cashews.
I love
but the
cashews.
chocolate covered cashews were in a bar. It was
How
a
do
bar.
you say that? Cashews?
You say cashews.
I do say cashews, but I like saying it wrong.
Oh, I was like,
just to fuck
is
with
that
Dustin.
how you really say that?
No, it's not how I say it.
Oh, just like these are koozies.
These are koozies, cashews.
Where you from?
So I ate my snacks. It wasn't a very eventful trip, but at some point, I offered the guy next to me, the poor guy in first class that was also poor with me, some of my jerky.com snacks.
Okay.
And then when we're going to flight, he pulled it up. He's at jerky.com. Motherfucker's ordering.
Oh, God.
He's
You gotta
ordering
get commission off
He's
that.
ordering from jerky.com. I text Doug. I was like, hey, you're going to get a new order. Don't know where he's from, but he's landing in Minnesota right now. And he's ordering from jerky.com because I gave him a bag. I think I gave him a small bag of the black pepper and one of the beef sticks.
Oh, there you go.
And he's like, he ate it. He was hooked. I was like, hell yeah. Advertising. That was fun.
It's outside salesman for the
Get like
jerky.
a finder's fee.
Yeah.
So on my way home, I did get the Bloody Mary as my pre-flight drink, which was perfect. And then my second one was the double vodka and cranberry. But I decided I was going to get every single snack they had again, and I was going to do a Snapchat review of every one of them.
Yeah.
And how did you like my Snapchat review?
I mean, it was good. It's on the Sims and Leon scale, if you didn't know.
Do you know what the Sims and Leon scale is? It's a scale of 1 to 7, where 1 is your least favorite thing and 7 is the worst thing in the world.
Oh, okay.
The perfect score is 3.5. And I don't remember the first thing I had. The first thing I had was awful. Oh, it was a little little
I think
foam cheese.
Yeah, like a 6 or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was awful. I got pictures of them.
He saved it.
I had 2 bites, and I said on the SNL scale of 1 to 7, where 1 is your least favorite thing and 7 is the worst thing in the world, these get a 6.4.
Ooh.
They're absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
They were awful.
Oh, man.
And the other stuff was pretty decent. That was the worst one. The chocolate covered cashews. The only problem I had with that one is you could tell they melted and then cooled back off. And that's one thing I couldn't figure out. What is it called when something melts and then cools back off and hardens again. I said thawed, but I don't think thawed's correct. Because if it's frozen and it goes back to liquid, that's thawed. But it's a similar transformation. It's just
backwards.
Kind of, yeah. It's not freezing, is it?
No, it's not
solidifying. Could I have just said solidifying?
Oh, it's solidified.
Like did it meld all together, and so you just have like
There's one cashew?
big solid group of cashews?
I think it was a bar in the first place, anyways. Like it was a thin whatever cashew, like a kind of like a Mr. Good bar, but with cashews instead of peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they had to do that, because people are allergic to peanuts, so they made them cashews. But it's just kind of melty. So and it's sea salt too. So all the sea salt and cashews are at the bottom.
So if you have a
like in
peanut
one little spot.
allergy, then you're not allergic to cashews?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah, because peanuts aren't actually nuts.
Peanuts are not actually nuts?
They're not actually nuts.
What are they?
They're peas of some sort, legumes, but they're not nuts.
Huh.
Any of our Google bitches out there and Google defrosted, I like that.
A defrost of your nuts.
But yeah, they're not actually nuts. My trip there was so I got to ride the train, which Denver also has a train to where you get on the train. You don't have to sneak that in here. We're not at a bar.
What are you trying to sneak in?
Her vapes.
He thinks I'm sneaking it because I'm blowing to the side.
No,
I've always been that way.
I feel like the new generation with the way people vape, it's always like you're always hiding it.
Oh no! I've just even whenever I smoke cigarettes, though, I'm not the reason that people can't smoke in public places. It's the people that would be like, puff it and just like blow it out. I'm like I've never been that way. I was always like, I got away from doors. I was like a non-smoker who smoked. Couldn't stand the smell of it. Couldn't stand my clothes smelling like it. I couldn't stand any of that. But I still smoked for 30 years.
I always blew it straight up.
And so. And I've always, even whenever I smoke cigarettes, I do that. I don't hide it. I'm like,
but when you were actually smoking a cigarette, would you do that? When
I was around people, yeah, because it's like if you do it this way, it's like the smoke still goes out, and so I would always like kind of go off to the side and then blow it.
Did you ever smoke at Miranda's?
I've only been there a couple of times.
You missed the smoking area then.
I've only been there a couple times. There's a place over in Joko.
Kathy's.
The last time I went there, you could still smoke, but it was just like whenever I would get home from there, that was like my go-to because I love a good dive bar. But the only thing is, as soon as I got home, like my clothes didn't even go in my bedroom. Like I went through my kitchen into my laundry room, just all my clothes off, and then I walked back because I'm like. I think I did it one time and I woke up and I'm like, my bedroom stunk, my bed sheets. Like I didn't even get in bed with the clothes on, but it's like everything stunk.
Yeah.
I'm like, bah.
I can't deal with it either. All right, so back to the nuts in the chat. She says peanuts are, what is that word?
Legumes.
What
did I say?
Legumes.
I don't remember.
I said something similar to legumes. I might have said legumes, but I think that's like
legumes are beans. You said they're a type of
bean.
So
peanuts are beans?
Isn't that what you said?
Peas, yeah.
Peas.
That's why they come in pods. 2 peas in a pod.
Okay.
2 nuts in a pod.
Okay.
So if you have a peanut with 3 of them, that's unusual.
Right.
Yeah.
What about with just one?
Very unusual.
Yeah, exactly.
When they have a boating accident. So in Denver, there's a train that goes from the train station that would go from the airport all the way, basically like 3 blocks from my sister's apartment at the time. Same here. There's a train that goes all the way from the airport, and you get on. And in Denver, it costs $10 to go from the airport to the Denver station, whatever. I think it was called the Denver station. This one it was only $2, which was nice. But my app wouldn't work.
Oh.
So I had to go through a kiosk like a fucking peasant. God. Instantly bring me back down to reality.
Ruined the
I'm like over there swiping cards and shit or tapping cards.
So how much did it cost with that?
$2.
Oh.
But now I had a printed receipt. If somebody came by, I was like, here you go. Like a loser.
God bless.
I should have taken a picture of it so I could still show them the screenshot.
That's terrible.
So I get on the bus.
I hate that for you. Are you going to get counseling for that?
I might. No. It worked out because when I paid my $2 to come home, nobody checked it. So I now have $2 credits on my app, on my Metro app, so I can use it next time. But this train is a little bit different than the train in Denver. Because I got on, got up, wherever the open seat was, I sat down. And when I was getting off the train after we got to not Union Station, that was Denver, whatever station it was, and Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
I get out my little seat, got my backpack on, my little roller luggage.
Yeah.
Turn around and go out the door. I forget that there was a step that goes up to my seat. And it's not like a...
Did you fall?
I fucking fell.
Like face first?
Dude, I wish I could have seen me fall because I had my backpack, I had fucking luggage. It goes.
They got
everything goes.
CCTV.
Bag goes one way. 2 doors are open on each side. I'm like, I don't know which way to go. Now I'm worried, the door's going to shut again. I'm going to be trapped on this fucking train. And everybody's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I should have never been talking about these peasants on the fucking airplane.
Yeah.
It's all being drawn back down, bring me back to Earth, literally.
All the peasants are laughing at royalty. They're
He's like, that's that guy in first class.
And then, then I had to tell myself later on, I was like, now I will never do that again. Because not that I will forget that there's a step there. I will never step up on that train to get to a seat. Because when I was getting on the train to come home, I looked everywhere. I was like, I'm not stepping up. Just in case I forget again.
PTSD.
I'm not taking this chance of falling and my luggage flawed all over the place. Like,
So you forgot you went up one step on the train.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have you ever done something so many
you fell
times?
inside the train.
I fell inside the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not on the way out.
No.
All right. I was thinking
I was
it
in the
on
train.
way out.
No.
Okay.
I was in the train.
You were still in the train.
Why is there a step in the train? Why? It doesn't make sense.
Gotta go over the wheels, man. Or are they called wheels? You know?
No. Maybe. The wheels on the train.
Were you at the end? Or in the middle? Like, where's your seat located?
Above the fucking wheels, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to go up. There's some reason why it steps up.
The Denver train didn't have any steps.
Well,
the rest of the train didn't have any steps. Just that one fucking spot that I chose to sit in.
At this point, the Minnesota train might not have any steps on the next round.
Well, I will never step up again.
Yeah.
It's a liability.
But-
You're gonna have to sign now. You know what? If I go there, they're gonna make me sign some liability form.
I didn't even think about that. I could have sued somebody.
Oh my God.
Because I'm an idiot.
There we go.
And I forgot there's.
They're probably used to that up there.
All right, so Tejon Oakley first said cashews are not nuts, but she redacts and says, sorry, cashews are nuts, but they're attached to an apple. In quotations, an apple. So, that's kind of a weird thing because, yeah, it's a fruit that the cashew grows on. And so one nut grows out of every fruit. Kind of like a pineapple. Like you grow an entire plant for a pineapple. Like you grow almost an entire plant for just one cashew.
Isn't it a tree? Cashew tree?
I think you're thinking of pecan.
Okay, well, I know that.
No, I don't think they might. Those apples might grow on trees as well.
I've never tried to grow a cashew, so.
I think you should.
I mean.
Find out.
If the Clarita greenhouse.
So, yeah, that was my exciting trip to Minnesota.
Yeah, we finally got 2.
And then,
what about during?
And then
How was it? Did people talk weird up there?
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Well, I didn't hear that a lot, but there's definitely accents there. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like everybody that I met there were from from somebody else. Yeah. From somewhere else. Like the people that live in Minnesota, like don't live in Minneapolis and the downtown areas because they feel like it's a bad area.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a tourist area though, right?
Maybe.
Like a big city. How we don't go to Dallas, you know?
Maybe. Well, there's 2 of them. So there's St. Paul and there's Minneapolis. That's where the twin cities.
Oh.
Yeah. They're kind of next to each other, but not next to each other. And then there's the Mall of America, which we didn't go visit.
Oh.
But that was my trip there. Do you want to I can keep going. Oh, when I got there, I put on my big, thick flannel jacket, my gloves.
We left out the almonds.
They didn't have almonds on the train. Who said that? Fishing chick. Got to read the chat so other people know what we're talking about. Because not everybody sees.
I'm eating cashews, peanuts, and almonds. You left out almonds. Yeah, we didn't talk. I don't really care for almonds, to be honest.
So Fish and Chicken chat says.
Yeah, we already established that.
Fish and chicken.
Fish and
You're
chicken.
the one that stopped to read it.
In chat.
I was going on. So you made it there.
Yeah, it was cold. It was real cold. Snowed on Saturday. Went to the Wild game on Thursday, which was fun. Hockey's always fun. And so I've been to the hockey game in Colorado, the Avalanche game now there, and obviously the Stars game. And remember the old Fort Worth fire?
I never saw them. I always said that I needed to go see them because there was like more fighting.
Yeah,
more exciting.
My dad took me and my cousin Mikey there to a few games.
And it was called what?
Fort Worth Fire.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a hockey team? Really?
It was fun. And when I was at Tech, went to a couple of Lubbock Cotton Kings games.
Cotton King.
Yeah.
All right.
That was fun. They played at the same arena. I believe it's the same arena that the Tech basketball games were played at. Then after the hockey game, you go put on skates and skate around.
Huh.
Like they let you just, you didn't have to pay for them. Here's some
Really?
skates. Jump on, skate on the ice. It's going away tomorrow. It's not lasting in this desert heat.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
Tahana Oki says, yum. I ate a pistachio. Okay. She ate some pistachios.
We left out pistachios too.
Hey, back to cashews. Yes, it is a tree.
Cashews is it's
It
actual
is
tree?
a tree, and
Okay.
and it grows on like she
Like
said,
an apple looking thing.
It's actually called a cashew apple. That's what it's
Ah.
called.
Can you eat the apple?
I don't know.
Can you-
I didn't dig that far.
Interesting.
Yeah. But so
It's probably one of those type of things that like you have to cook it right, otherwise it's poisonous.
Probably.
Ooh, I like that. I mean, that sounds terrible. How much do you know about the Dallas Stars?
I mean, not a whole lot. I've only been to one game.
It's a hockey team.
It's a hockey team.
Hockey team.
Right.
So they came from Minnesota.
Okay.
They were the Minnesota North Stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they moved down here. Mike Modano, was their big top dog there. Moved down here. Then they won Stanley Cup here. Everybody in Minnesota hate the Dallas Stars.
Really?
Yeah. So when we were at the Avalanche
Is it
game,
because they moved?
they abandoned them?
Oh, okay.
Like
Makes
Minnesota.
sense.
Apparently, Minnesota is known as the hockey state. They love hockey more than anybody else. And
Well, I mean, they got the ice, right?
the Stars just fucking said, we're leaving and we're going to Dallas because that's where hockey's played in fucking Dallas.
So they hate the Stars. So
They
you didn't
hate the
So during
Stars.
the national anthem, you did not yell Stars, or you did?
I'm going to get
Oh,
to
okay.
this. So
All right. All right.
in Colorado, I went to the Avalanche game right before Thanksgiving with my sister and I yelled Stars. Like, have you been to a Stars game where they do that?
Not the
You went to
Dallas
Texas Stars.
Oh, I did. Yeah, this.
Okay, did they do the same thing there
Texas
then?
Star. They did.
Yeah, so
It
national
scared,
anthem.
scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
Scared the shit out of me. I was like, "What are you? Why are y'all yelling?
So,
Why are y'all disrespecting our anthem?"
Well,
What are
that's
y'all
kind of what I thought
doing?
too. But
What are y'all doing? But if you're like a hardcore though,
if you're hardcore,
it's a thing.
It's
But I was
it's a
looking at
cult.
everybody like they were
at
crazy.
the
They were like,
Avalanche game, I yelled Stars. And I was wearing Avalanche, like an Avalanche hoodie and Avalanche hat. But I had my Dallas Stars
Koozie.
Well,
yeah, but it's like
I'm
a sweater.
happy you're
though.
with
A
us.
sweater.
They didn't like murder.
This was Colorado. This was Colorado when I did this around Thanksgiving. And I yelled Stars. And as soon as I did, some guy turned and looked at me. He was like, oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You did not like it, huh?
He did not like it. Later on, he saw me. We were both like, I guess we both went to get drinks. We were coming back. He's like, "Are you the one who yelled Stars?" He saw my koozie. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." He's like, he goes, "That gave me PTSD from because he's like, him and his wife like we went to 2 playoff games last year in Dallas,
Yeah.
and they lost.
Oh.
Like, lost both of them. I remember that so much. Everybody just yelling Stars. And when you said, it, I was like, "What was that?" But he's like, "So why are you wearing Avalanche stuff?" I was like, "I'm just a hockey fan, whatever. I'll support the local teams when I go see them." Except I still had my Stars koozie.
Yeah.
You got to represent.
Yeah, a little bit.
Got to represent.
Like I'll support the local team, but I'm going to represent Stars in one way or another. So Brandy tells me, my sister, she's like, "Don't yell Stars." I was like, "Why not?" She's like, "Just don't. I mean, it's not going to be good." It's like, okay.
This ain't the place.
So when I did it, I just mouthed it Stars. I didn't yell it.
Like in her
Did
ear.
anybody hear it?
No.
Oh God.
So the koozie I have is like it's sweater material. It's shaped like it's meant to go over like a bottle, but can also stretch enough to go over like a wine bottle. So it fits any beer can you can imagine. But once the beer can's open, it's kind of hard to stretch it over.
Yeah.
So I always ask, "Hey, can I put my koozie on there before you open it?" Because it makes it a lot easier. Went to the beer stand, and
Handed it over. And they're like,
it was like, "Do you mind if I put my koozie on for you?" She's like, "Yeah, no problem." And I'm pretty sure not everybody that works at an arena is technically a big, like, diehard fan.
Yeah, that's her
But
job, right?
She picked up my koozie and looked at me. She's like, "I've never seen one like this before." She's like, "Oh," and she flips it over, puts it on upside down.
So she didn't even know.
Don't know.
Or she do it on purpose.
I think she did it on purpose.
Really?
Like she
Like
was
passive aggressive.
She's gonna put it on there,
Passive aggressive shit.
but she's putting it on upside down.
That is pretty. That's a good move.
That's passive aggressive. That's something I would do. That's some shit I would do. Inside out, backward, like something.
Yeah.
Just to be like, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I know this is my job, and I know it's in customer
Yes.
service, and you can't really complain about this.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I didn't know.
And oh my goodness, I forgot about this part.
But I would also be looking at you in the eyes and be like,
No, she was staring at me when she flipped it over.
I'd be like,
It was there was some intent going in there.
yeah, that's passive aggressive.
Yeah,
She did it on purpose.
Yeah, she definitely did.
She did it on purpose.
She knew what.
When we were going to the Stars game, we stopped at this place called La Madres, right across the street from Brady and Troy's apartment.
That means your mom's?
Yes.
Okay.
Little Mexican place. I had a giant shrimp cocktail. And then we're discussing how we're going to get to the arena. It's too far to walk.
The joke. Hold on though. Joke about that. Where are you going? Your mom's.
What's the name of my garage?
Your mom.
That's what he calls his garage.
Yeah.
Your mom's.
So my garage, it's currently in the process of being reopened, but I built a bar in my garage.
It's not as funny when you say it in Spanish, but
No.
But
I mean,
but if you said it,
Where are you going, La Madres?
If you said it in English,
So you're saying
like, where are
this.
you going?
So yeah, so you're saying this.
Your mom's.
So I built a bar in my garage, and we call it Your Mom's for the exact reason. So when I was like, where are you going? Your Mom's. What'd you do last night? Got drunk at Your Mom's. So I've always wanted to open a bar and call it Your Mom's.
It's such a great.
So I opened
joke.
a bar in my garage, and it's called Your Mom's.
Well, somebody thought about that.
Somebody has thought about it. There's other places called Moms and stuff like that, but it's not. I had the original
Not your
idea.
mom's.
Not Your Mom's.
Not your
With a UR.
You are, yeah. Your Mom's. So we're like, are we going to Uber? We looked, Uber's like 20 or $30. Or we take the bus, which is $2, so $6 for all of us. And Brady and Troy was like, I think Troy was like, let's take the bus. I was like, I'll pay for the Uber. It's like, no, let's take the bus. But we still have to walk like, what I thought was, in my mind, after walking it all, seemed like 30 miles. They had to walk to get to the bus station. But it was only like, I don't know, it took us 11 minutes to get there. But we were in a hurry, so Troy's walking so fast. I got short little legs. I can't walk fast. It doesn't work for me. So I'm there hustling, trying to keep up with Troy and Brandy. And like, my goodness. So I got a workout going to the fucking game when I wanted to pay for the Uber. And so Brandy buys the tickets, $2 each to get on the bus. So she pays $6. Or sorry. Yeah, $6 for all of us. Yeah. And then she pulls it up in the app. She can't use these tickets until 6:30 or 7:30 because they're non-rush hour tickets.
Oh my God.
So now we had to buy rush hour tickets,
which were as much as the Uber.
They were $3.50 each. So we're still a little bit cheaper than the Uber, but not much.
And she already had the other ticket, but
already paid for those. No, couldn't use. Well, I think she can use them again.
$6 down the drain.
She can use them later on.
Oh, okay.
Because we were confused about that too. If you have a certain time, you have to use them to activate them. But I never activated my train ride home, which is $2 as well. So it's the same ticket. So I think next time I go, I can just activate that same one. It'll be fine. So I think she didn't lose that $6.
Okay.
And then after she realized her mistake, I had to pay for my own $3.50 to get there. I was like, I would have rather paid the $20 fucking for all of us to get in the Uber.
That's $3.50.
And then when we were done, we Ubered home. We Ubered back to the next bar. We did find a really cool bar that's close to them.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna have to find you like a counselor for all of this.
That's great.
Like I really do feel.
I got a counselor right here.
Like PTSD. You got like PTSD.
Hey, Tejana Oakley in the chat said that would be Sue Madre. So yeah, I guess we're kind of wrong on that.
Te Madre.
Well,
La
we
Madre.
are, but that's
La
not,
Madre.
That's not as funny though.
Sue Madre. Your mom's.
Your mom.
Sue Madre.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom.
Not me, Madres. That's my mom. Anyways, Spanish lesson.
La Madre.
What's that?
Her mom?
The mom.
The mom?
The mom.
The mom.
The female mom?
Right.
It's not El Madre.
El Madre.
It'll be La because.
Not here. Maybe in Minneapolis.
We're at the
Maybe
mom.
up there.
You never know.
It might be El Madre up there.
Hockey game was fun.
That's
Friday.
why I never could get Spanish though.
Friday went to the another opening day. So I forgot about this part of the story. They had a great thing going on for opening day at the Twins. They're giving away beanies.
Okay.
And
what you need up there?
You need up there. So I didn't buy one. I was like, all right, I'll get the beanie there. I'd got me a Twin City baseball. It's very generic. It's not a Twins baseball hoodie. It's just like Twins City baseball hoodie.
Hold on, baseball or hockey?
This one's baseball.
Okay.
So we're going to the baseball game. We're going to opening day baseball game.
You're all
Damn, I'm all over the place. I'm with
Do
you.
you watch sports?
I'm all over the place. I'm on the next day.
Do you watch sports?
Sports.
Like I wouldn't have got the hockey because I don't watch hockey.
Hockey,
But, like,
no.
when she said Twins, I knew.
Yeah.
Sorry, shifting gears over here.
We're moved on to opening day. So they were doing this cool thing, and it was their first Friday home game that they were doing this. So every Friday at the Twin Stadium at Target Field, before first pitch, it's $2 beers. So you get in there, you get gates open, you walk in, $2 beers until first pitch.
Okay.
Scheduled first pitch. So once the schedule of first pitch is done, no more $2 beers. So we go to the bar. And we're looking at the time.
Get drunk early.
You can.
There you go.
And it was also
You
nice.
can sober up
and then we
with
found
their
out
stripper club beers.
Yeah. And then we found out they're only giving away 10,000 of these beanies.
Oh.
So out of 40,000, I think 40,000 people. We'll say 30,000 people going. And you know, opening day is going to be sold out. They're only giving away 10,000.
Yeah.
Then when we're leaving the apartment to go to the bar, the guy tells us, yeah, they reduced it down to 5,000. So now only 5,000 people are getting this beanie.
How can they do that?
Oh, it's ridiculous. I was mad. So mad. Not really. Like, all right.
I had my whole vacation playing around this beanie.
When me and Troy found out it was 10,000, we already decided, like, we're not getting there that early.
Yeah.
So I'll just buy one when I get there. Whatever. I'd rather spend the money on
What is your time worth?
Yes,
I say that all the
exactly.
time. What is your time?
What is your
I
time
know
worth?
how much I get paid an hour.
Yeah.
And it's more than a beanie.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
So we've already decided we're not going for the beanie. So it was like, we'll get there. If we don't make first pitch, we don't make first pitch. If we get there at sometime in the game, whatever. We're just going to get there. We're about to pay out, close our tab, and a girl walks up to the bar. Like, our credit cards are on the receipt, ready to pay. This girl walks by and is like, hey, I just found out, talking to the bartender. It's like, I'll take another drink. I just found out the game's delayed. Or she said postponed. She goes, the game's postponed, which normally means they're pushing it back another day. Like, well, shit. Fucking power went out at the ballpark.
Oh, damn.
They lost power. Like an hour and a half before the game started, power gone. No power.
Who pays their bills?
That's what I asked. But it wasn't just that. All concession stands, power out. So everybody that showed up early for the $2 beers, no beers. Because it's no cash. It's all
lawsuit.
Maybe.
Lawsuit.
So me and Troy are like, well, we'll just stay here and drink until the power comes back on. So it was delayed like 2 hours. We finally get to the game. And it worked out great because it was raining during this delay anyway.
So how much did you have to pay for those beers?
When we got there?
Like full price? Yeah.
Yeah. We were not getting $2 beers anyways.
Okay.
We're not getting there before first pitch. So we've already established that.
All right.
Like because imagine it. $2 beers, everybody that gets there early, they're going to be standing in line the entire time for $2 beers.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's not going to, you're going to be miserable. It's cold as fuck. It's not an enclosed stadium.
Oh.
It's cold and now it's raining.
Never understood that.
Yeah.
I've never. I guess
Same thing
it's
with Green
because they're
Bay.
built that way, though. Like people up there are built that way. Me? You wanted me to go to a baseball game this time of year? There? No, absolutely.
Well, they probably think the same thing about us before the Rangers got the new indoor stadium. Like, they were probably like, it's hot as hell. There ain't no way.
I loved it, though.
I did.
I
did too,
loved
that
it.
stadium.
I like get
I
out
was
there
the
and
same.
just sweat. I just drink more beer. Like, whatever. Just get out there and just sweat. They're enclosed. I'm like, I didn't realize we were that bougie. Oh, we got like. I like
Now they won't even open the roof or nothing.
Rude.
I mean, they pay for all the AC in there. Don't just let it out.
I know, but it's still got to be the feel, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to jump in on like your giveaways.
Okay.
Like real quick. Are you? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to jump in. So this weekend, I was telling you about that I went to my first hockey game.
Yeah. The Texas Stars.
The Texas Stars.
Stars. Did you yell stars?
So I didn't. It gave me a heart attack. Like I was like, why are y'all yelling and why are y'all disrespecting?
Not a true fan.
Like I don't know. I'm not. Mm-mm. Absolutely. We don't do that at the Cowboys games. I don't know why the Stars do it. It is what it is. So anyway,
They don't say Cowboys in the
It's a name. It's in the name.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Stars is not anywhere in the name of Cowboys other than it's the logo.
That's the logo, though. It is what it is. So my cousin is dating a guy who has season tickets to the Texas Stars. And they came down and visit, and then they invited me to come up. I was like, I have never.
You said they play in Carrollton?
Cedar Park.
Cedar Park.
And so they came down and visit and invited me. I was like, I've never been to a hockey game. I've always wanted to go. They're like, cool. So he ends up getting me tickets. We go Friday and Saturday. And well, Saturday, so preface this by the fact that my cousin is not even remotely sports anything.
Sports?
At all.
Yeah.
At all. No sports, no, like nothing. She's never been interested in it.
I like
and then all of a sudden,
baseball,
but she's been going.
football.
But she's been going because he has season tickets. And she was like, it's really fun. I'm like, cool. Because I'm all about any live sports. Honestly, I don't
Like
watch
being
it.
there?
I don't watch it on TV.
You watch golf?
rarely, but to sleep.
Oh, okay.
That's sleeping. That's sleeping sports.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just like, it's almost like true crime where they just talk like this all throughout the entire time. Like 100%. Anyway, so we go. Well, Saturday, we're on a time schedule, and she and I are the same type of person. We don't like being on time schedules. Like, we like just going and hanging out and doing things. But we are on a solid time schedule because we have to get there because they're giving away bobbleheads.
Oh, yeah.
Of the, I wish I could remember the guy's name. He was good, though. He was their goalie. I think he moved up to the Dallas Stars for a hot minute, and he didn't do very well, and so they moved him back down. He's good, though, young. But he would just, like, snatch it. It was crazy. I'm like, wow, he is good. Anyway, they were giving away heads for him. So we had to show up. Game didn't start until 6:30 or something like that. No, we had to get there. We had to get there like at 4 or 4:30.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like,
People love their bobbleheads. Yeah.
I'm like, you got season tickets. Like, we really have, yeah. Even I'm
You're
like,
talking to a guy who has a collection of bobbleheads.
What did you do with your
I was
bobblehead?
like, what? I actually gave it to a little kid.
Okay, that's fair.
What?
Well, I mean, he didn't get one.
That's very nice of you.
I didn't get one either.
Well, I think I
might be a little
gave
guy,
it to
but
a
you're not
little
a
kid.
little-
I think I gave it to a little
Nah,
kid. But that's actually
his dad got it.
my drinking.
Now that kid didn't get there early, motherfucker.
My whole drinking that weekend, which is a whole other story. I think it did. I don't know where it went, to be honest.
That's fine.
I know I didn't come home with it.
Oh.
I know, 100%. But I'm like, we really, and she goes, no. I go, can't we just hang out? Like, just, because she and I are just lazy people. Like, we just like, when we get together, we'd like to hang out, watch true crime, maybe drink some wine, drink some beer, I don't know, do whatever. And the whole weekend that I was down in Austin, it was just like, we gotta go.
So much
Oh,
to
we
do.
gotta be here. Oh, there's a bobblehead being given away. And I'm like, what? Do it? Really? I'm like, can't we just meet him? Can't we just like meet him later or whatever? No. But the line to get in, and this is early admission because it's people who have season passes.
Yep.
I'm like,
There's still a line?
I was like, there's this many people standing in line that have season passes at 4:30. Are you crazy? I'm like, I didn't even know it was that big of a deal. But it was ridiculous because it was a bobblehead. And they're like, nope, we got to get a bobblehead, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, everybody was like in line was complaining. Everybody knows each other, I guess, because, whatever, they show up together. And everybody was talking about, one time they were giving away blankets. And there was a guy that went up there and he got 10 blankets, blah, blah, blah. And they were just like throwing a fit about it. And they were like, they better get this together. They better get their shit together, blah, blah, blah. If I get in there and I don't get a bobblehead, I'm going to be mad, blah, blah. And I'm standing there looking at my cousin, dying, laughing at the seriousness of these. Like, they're willing to fight.
Huh.
They're willing
Okay.
to take it in the street for this freaking bobblehead.
So I have a big collection of bobbleheads, and it all started back when me and my cousins had season tickets to the Ranger games at the old ballpark. And they did this really cool thing to where if you don't use your tickets, you can trade them in for whatever games. So if you trade them in before the game passes, you can trade them in no extra cost. You don't get to sit like in nice seats or whatever section. You get a pick, but you're not sitting like right behind dugout or home plate, nothing like that. But once that game has passed, you can trade them in for $1. So I would start planning tailgates, and I was like, hey, let's do a tailgate. $1 tickets. I'll get everybody tickets, trade them for $1. Like, let's just go in while we're tailgating. We'll walk in, walk up ballpark. We have the season ticket line, skip the line. We actually go to the Diamond Club to where there's no line at all because it's not general entry.
Hashtag royalty again.
It was.
Again.
I feel like he's throwing that in our face.
He really is.
And-
Like, he's like, I'm royalty.
You peasants.
So we'd be parked in the season ticket parking lot, which is right outside the door. So we'd cross the street, go in, get our bobbleheads, put them in the car, just keep drinking until we're ready to go into the game. It was so much fun. And now people will just go and get bobbleheads and bring them to me because they see my collection. It's like, oh, you love bobbleheads. And when I do, I absolutely do love them, but I also don't love going to the game 4 hours early to get a
Man,
bobblehead.
if I'd known that, I would have brought that back to you.
No,
Because
no
I was
worries.
like, I ain't doing nothing with this. But I can tell you though, this guy, like I'm gonna have to look at. There was a nickname for him, but maybe it's because I haven't been to hockey games. I don't know. But this guy, like they would shoot it and he would just be like, snatch. Like, just like, oh my God almighty.
That's cool.
He actually was really good. I got to say that.
I want to go see a Stars game here.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I told my sister if she comes in town, I'll take her to a Stars game. Because she did not like it because in one of our friend group Snapchat things, we sent snaps out of the Wild game. And one of our friends asked, so what's a better environment, the Wild game or the Avalanche game? Because all hockey's fun. If you go to a hockey game, I imagine you had a lot of fun at the game.
I mean, so I'm a people person, like 100%. So he has season passes. So whenever you have season tickets, you sit in the same place all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And so you know everybody around you. Well, there wasn't like an additional, he has 2 seats. Well, there wasn't an additional ticket down there, but you can get an extra one. So we sat like 10 rows up. Which I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But I get up there and I'm sitting there trying to talk to people. Well, both nights it was a guy sitting next to me and then his girlfriend or his wife. And I talk. I don't know if you've met me.
No.
But I talk.
Yeah.
And just about random stuff. Like I'm talking this way, like whatever. And I'm getting like the death stare from the wife. And so I'm like, okay, well, it's a little weird having to lean forward because I'm like, I just want like, we're just having a good time, like whatever. So the first night we went, I guess some people must have left down there in his area. And so his group.
Get those extra bobbleheads?
His group was like, well, that was Friday. So his group was like, hey, come down here. So we got to go down there. I had a blast. Like I was down there amongst these people, amongst the royalty.
Oh.
I was amongst the royalty.
Royalty.
And so we're down there and I had a great, because everybody's chatting and laughing and joking. Like the entire experience was really great.
So I'm talking more of the in-game experience, like the stuff they do. At the Texas Stars, they may not do much.
There wasn't really, they had some little fun things that they did out there. They did some kind of stop and go thing where they called people, I don't know, out of the audience, I guess, I don't know. That it's just like they got a trash panda as their mascot. Yeah.
A raccoon?
Yeah. And so, anyway, but he got down at the end and he'd be like, go. And these guys would start running and then he'd say stop and they'd have to stop. That was pretty funny.
On the ice, that's fun.
That was actually, that was pretty funny. But as far as like watching it, it was great. I also felt that it got more exciting like towards the, I don't know, you can't say half, the last half.
Towards the end of the periods.
Like probably, second and the third period. It's like they started trying harder. But I started at that point in time, I might have had a few drinks.
Ooh. And
then I'm like, what are they doing? Why aren't they getting the puck? Like I'm screaming. I was like, they're standing around with their dick in their hands. I was like, what are they doing? You can't just, and everybody's laughing at me. So they're like, I thought you weren't a hockey fan. I was like, well, I'm a sports fan though.
You can figure it out.
And I can recognize the fact that they're just standing there just depending on their, like, what are you doing? Get the puck and shoot it back down that way.
Yeah.
And so they're having to give me all the rules though. Like they were like, yeah, you can't just, because I'm like, just go in, get the hockey puck. Because it was one of those, I guess since you're a hockey fan, I didn't know they did this. They pulled their goalie.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they put an extra player down here. And in my head, I'm like, boom, yeah, get that puck, send it down there and just freaking put it in the goal. And they were like, yeah, they can't do that.
They can.
Maybe not in the minor leagues. They were explaining to me because they were like, there has to be one of their guys down there to get it. Like one of the stars would have to be on the other side of the line to get it. You can't just shoot it down there with none of your guys down there. That's the way they were explaining it to me. Because I didn't get it. I was like, dude, just get it out of there. I was just like, get it out of there and just shoot it down there. And they were like, yeah, they can't do that. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to Google it.
Interesting.
I didn't care enough, but I was still, they were laughing at me because they were like, we thought that you said that you've never watched hockey. And I was like, I haven't. And they were like, you're getting into it. I'm like, yeah, because they're standing around with their dick in their hands. I was like, freaking get the puck and shoot it down that way. Like, I don't understand. Why are you just standing around?
While we were watching the Wild play, I'm sure you saw this where they start like there's a group of guys that'll get like they're in. I say corner. There's not really a corner on the ice, but they're against the wall, and there's like 5 of them trying to get the same puck, and they're not doing anything.
I was actually asking why they did that because you got one guy like that's just like won't let the other guy move. I'm always like, why do they do that?
So me and my sister's like, oh, they're just telling secrets. They want to take a break. Like, hey, what are y'all doing over there? What are y'all doing later tonight? Let's click our sticks together and pretend like we're trying to get this puck. That's all they're doing. They're not actually doing anything. No, I was thinking more like the Stars, Avalanche, the pro leagues, I guess, have like a lot of in-game music going on, lights moving around, a lot of stuff happening all around you. Like it's it's a very hype area arena.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
all
there
hyped
was
up.
some of that, but I'm also like I'm a people person, and so
Yeah.
if the people around me are boring, I'm like.
There's a lot of hockey people that don't want to talk during the game.
like,
They just want to
big
focus on it.
No, they were on their phones.
Oh, that's not right. No.
Yeah, you're
They
not
were
watching
sitting there on
sports.
their phones. I was like, come on now.
No, because like
But once we moved down, but there's another story about that that's pretty funny.
Go ahead.
Is because it was the second.
We're talking all hockey.
Second day.
This is hockey hour.
Well, this is actually Vicki hour right
Oh,
here.
okay, all right.
Because Vicki acts a little ridiculous. So of course, if you've been to a professional sports game, any of them, it's all strip club prices on their drinks. Just ridiculous prices.
I go to the strip clubs where you bring your own drinks because it's totally nude.
Joko, huh?
Exactly. You go to, I was like, that Johnson County sounds like Johnson County. So, anyway, so the second night, whatever, go get my drinks, this, that, and the other. Well, we moved down. At a certain point, some people left again, and so we got to move down again.
Yeah.
And so we moved down, and we were sitting there.
Moving on up.
And I was like, hey, gotta go to the
down.
gotta go to the bathroom, like I do every 30 minutes. I was like, gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna grab another drink. They're like, okay, cool. So I leave.
Is it your prostate?
Go to that. I'm sure it is. So I go. Well, whenever I come back, I go back to our other seats. And I'm just like sitting up there, just drinking, like whatever.
Forgot.
I'm like, damn, where'd they go? I was like, and so I'm just like sitting there by myself with these boring people on their phones. And I was like, whatever. And finally, like about 10 minutes, I finally text my cousin. I'm like, where the F are you? I was like, what? Where are y'all? And she was like,
where are you?
She goes, look at your text messages. She had actually sent me right above where I sent that to her. She said, hey, did you forget we moved down? Well, I was like, where the fuck are y'all? And she was like, look at your text message. I was like, okay, all right, cool. So I go down there and we're laughing about it. That's cool. That's not it though, because then I'm like 30, 45 minutes
you did
later,
it again?
I was like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, God.
I'm going to the bathroom and I'm going to get another drink. And she's like, cool. She goes, don't forget where we're sitting. And I was like I would do that again. And so I go to the bathroom and get my drink and go back up to
God
Kay
bless.
again and sit there. And I was like, God dang, where'd they go? Jeez. And I looked to see, like, if she had texted me, I was like, God, where'd they go?
So you weren't watching the game at all.
So I'm not sure how you can watch it when you're cross-eyed. And I didn't realize, honestly, how much I had to drink till the next day. I was like, God, I feel terrible. So, okay, so back up. So I'm sitting up there and I'm like, where'd they go? And I look down and so her boyfriend is like so into it and he wears this big green like afro. He's this bigger
like that.
Your first sign of being able to find them.
Yeah, he's a bigger Mexican dude, and then he's got this big green afro. And I looked down, and I was like, ah. So I go back down there, like whatever. Well, then the next day, I was like, God, I feel like roadkill. I feel terrible. I was like, I don't remember that I drank that much last night. Like I thought I drank just as much as I had the night before. And I look at my bank account.
Oh no.
I was like, nice. I was like, yeah. So I'm out there. Spending money like I'm El Chapo.
Hold on. Can we guess the amount that you spent?
Go ahead.
Not of your whole bank account. Just how much you spent.
No, go ahead.
With drinks and everything, I'm gonna go
Just drinks. Just drinks. I didn't buy food.
Just drinks. I'm gonna go $250.
It was close.
Ooh,
Higher or lower? Or is that my guess?
no, yeah, that's your guess.
What's your guess?
I'm going lower.
Okay.
Lower than 250.
Yeah.
$225.
Oh,
Was that with tip or without? She doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait. That tip hit yet?
Without tip.
Ooh.
And I know how I tip when I get drunk.
So with the tip.
So all I did is I went.
God dang.
So all I did, I was like, I'm not even gonna look back at that bank account, like, because it was all of the pending charges, which is before tip. And so I was like, I'm not even gonna look at.
We had a guest in the chat, 210.
I'm not.
You're close, Town You're close.
There's a.
Yeah. And like I think $25 of that was really just one drink, which is really funny.
Oh my gosh.
No, hold on. So when I got there, I was tired. And so I was like, hey, I want to get a Red Bull and vodka. And he was like, we don't have Red Bull. I was like, do you have anything? He goes, no, they have some things, if you like a grab and go, like a little convenience store type. Not really, but it's just you can go get a beer, you can get whatever. He goes, I think they have like some Celsius or something like that. And I was like, I was dragging. I'm like, cool. I go, hey. I was like, if I bring together, and he goes, I can't put it together for you. He goes, a cup of ice with the vodka in it. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's not too bad, I guess.
$8.
Just for the vodka and that cup of ice?
For a Celsius.
Oh, $8 just for the Celsius.
$20.
For the vodka.
For a double vodka.
Oh. So you're $28.
$28.
It's not bad for double vodka.
So I think that was so it was not $225, $228. So $28 was.
Plus adding tip onto that.
Yeah, and then add tip on that. And then the rest of them. So I had.
So it was $225. That's before the Red Bull?
10 double vodkas.
Oh.
10. That's because they were $20 a piece.
Yeah,
that's $200.
Jesus.
So you hit the custom?
That drink is, what did you say, $10? You've been so good. I'm going to give you a $25 tip. How about that? What? Fuck.
If they give me the option to where I have to hit a button, I will never hit customs. Like you've set your bet, because if I'm tipping, minimum 50%. Mm-hmm. But if you give me the option, I'm not hitting that custom and changing it. I'm hitting that 20 or 25, whatever the high is. So it was like basically $33 for 2 beers at both arena and the ballpark. So every other one, that's not too bad, I guess. $16.50.
Yeah, it's about average for a place.
Yeah, and that's with tip.
Yeah,
$16.50 after tip for a beer.
Oh, and I complain about like Billy Bob's. I don't like spending $8 on a beer.
Yeah,
I'm like $8. I'm like I can buy a 6-pack for that.
What are you drinking where you can buy a 6-pack for $8?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I can buy 30.
She's a big tipper.
I can buy a 30-pack of Coors Light, 12-ounce cans in Oklahoma, 10 minutes down the road.
It's Oklahoma, though.
No, it's not anymore. It's the same.
Oh,
it's
the same now?
Yeah.
I learned that on New Year's the hard way.
Yeah, it's not.
You're like, this is Oklahoma beer.
I've told you that for over a year
not
now.
this recent New Year's.
And you're like, you didn't.
So anyways, I can get a 30-pack.
Upgraded to
I can
Texas.
get a 30-pack with tax, $31. I'm telling you.
Nice.
It's great.
We had some very important questions in the chat.
Yeah.
About plasma.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to read them or you want me to?
Go ahead.
All right. She wants to know, Tejas Oni wants,
God bless. Here we go.
Oki wants to know, how much does plasma pay, and is it the same rate for the unvaccinated? If your blood is pure, do you get more or less?
I'm pure blood.
Speaking of that, I got something fun to play.
Well, it depends. I mean, honestly, like if you get started, they've got it here in Burleson. If you get started, it's like you can get like $750 in a month.
Damn.
In a month?
In a month.
My
like for your
Lord.
first 4 or whatever. You have to like go within a certain period of time, but like you can get to like $750. But after that, it's like you can get about $125 a week.
Really?
You can buy a whole bunch of plants for that, Dustin.
That's some good beer money.
Yeah.
Oh, beer.
Beer and plants.
But they don't ask. But as far as unvaccinated, they don't ask if you're vaccinated.
They don't? Okay.
They do ask 972 questions before you go in.
Dang.
Before you go in, though. Like.
Do they ask you if you had tattoos or drugs?
Yes. Yeah. There's 15 or 20 questions like every single time you go in that you have like, have you had unprotected sex?
I remember just
you-
donating blood. You have all these questions.
Yeah. Have you, done this? Have you been in contact with somebody who's done this? Have
Well, I
you
told you
seen
recently.
this? Have you had?
I told you recently we have somebody that was trying to donate some breast milk, and they asked all the questions. However, they would get paid if they answered the questions correctly, but if they didn't, then they would still accept the milk. They just wouldn't get paid for it.
We're gonna take your titty juice, but
Yeah, but
because
you're not going to get paid for it.
you don't get paid for
because
it.
you got a
You're-
tattoo.
Now you're donating it.
Because you got a tattoo within a year. That's crazy. But we'll still take it. We'll still take it.
Well, yeah, we'll take it. We're gonna put you through this, and we're gonna take it, but we're not gonna pay.
Had you just answered that
Absolutely
question, come on, what a scam. Anyways, busting scams always over here. But anyways,
All right, 2 more quick things for my trip, and I'm done.
yeah.
One, back to the stars thing. When I went to we went to a bar on Saturday, and we're sitting there, and the Avalanche and the Stars were playing that day. Neither team are from Minnesota. Well, technically, the Stars originally were from Minnesota. But we're at this bar. The Wild were playing. Brandy and Troy wanted to watch the Avs game because they're big Avs fans now. I'm a Stars fan, but I was like, okay, whatever. And Troy asked, hey, can we get the Stars game up here? Because they're about to start. And the guy says, no, we don't play any Stars in here. That's how much they hate the fucking Stars.
Wow.
And I was like, hold on, they're Avalanche fans. He's like, oh, for Avalanche fans, I'll put it on. I was like, I'm the only Star fan. I made it a point to say I'm the only Stars fan. So he still put it on. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. I get to watch my team in here, even though you hate us. So on my flight home, nothing really exciting happened. I went to Chili's. The bartender at Chili's was a lot of fun. Oh, I did meet some nice people. I offered them some chips and queso. They did not accept.
What is this with you and offering your food to everybody?
Well, because he buys
I'm
an
not gonna-
abundance of it.
I'm
He's
not gonna eat it
of
all.
Yeah.
And they sat down. I was like, do y'all want some chips and queso? Because I'm not going to eat it all. And I even said, I don't double dip.
I'm the same way.
And then we started chatting. They were nice people. They were flying in, which is odd to me to stop at a restaurant when you're flying in somewhere, unless you're meeting someone at the airport. I don't know. That was weird. But we're on the plane. Our plane's delayed. I already get the notification on my phone. Flight's delayed because the incoming flight running a little bit late.
Yeah.
The flight coming in is from Dallas. In my mind, it's like, what the fuck is happening here? Why are they delayed? Doesn't matter. I'm ready to close out. I see my boarding time getting close. I want to be in that first class seat early. Oh, early on, I would learn about pre-flight drinks because Brandy and Troy were on a first class flight, and some guy asked about his pre-flight drink, and the lady was like, or the
stewardess,
the flight
attendant.
What is it with that?
Flight attendant.
Stewardess.
You can't say it's a steward, so it's a flight attendant.
The air.
Why can't I say that?
The air waitress.
We didn't have ask a flight attendant.
We should.
Oh, so stewardess is only a female?
Stewardess is a female.
Really?
Steward.
Okay, I didn't know.
Or steward.
I'm sorry.
So they became flight attendants.
Oh.
So the air waitress tells the guys like, "Sorry, we don't serve drinks before flights," and he got mad. So, well, last time I was on a flight, they served it. It was no big deal. And it's like, well, not this flight. And that's when I learned about there is a possibility. In my mind, would you talk shit to somebody that's going to serve your drinks later?
Exactly.
Like that's your only hope of having a drink at all during this entire flight. Don't be a dick.
Yeah,
I've never understood why people talk shit to anybody in the customer service industry.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, you know what? They walk away, and I might be cussing them up one side and down the other, but I can tell you to their face, I ain't saying nothing. They could spit in my stuff, not bring me my stuff, bring me cold food, like 100%. No, I'm super nice to customer service to the face.
And a follow-up question. Does this guy think that him saying that this flight attendant's going to be like, oh, okay.
My bad.
Let me go get your drink, sir.
My bad.
My apologies.
I didn't realize somebody else.
I didn't realize you're another experience.
Somebody else on
So
a
I went
different
about it.
airline and a different person and a different destination.
Well, even me and Brandy and Troy talking about it, I was like, well, if you think about it, every airport's probably different because you have to go by state and local law.
Yeah.
So it may not matter what the flight is, what airline it is. It depends on where you're flying out of.
Yeah.
That's why in DFW, nobody offered me a drink. Got on a plane in Minnesota. The fucking flight waitress walks up. I was like, you want a drink? I was like, hell yeah, I want a drink. Can I get a double Bloody Mary? He's like, yeah, be right back. She brought me a drink.
Did you catch what he just called her though?
No.
Not a stewardess. Not a flight attendant.
What was it?
Air waitress.
He was the flat waitress.
Oh, the flat waitress.
The flat waitress showed up.
Is that some Minnesota term? I doubt it.
The flat waitress.
So our flight's delayed. We know it's delayed. I finally cash out because now it's time to board. And I'll walk up, and there's not a lot of people at my terminal. And there's no plane. at the gate. I was like, uh-oh. Maybe Siri has been lying to me this whole time. So I go up and I was like, hey, has this flight to Dallas already boarded? And they're like, no, there's no plane here. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm asking. I was worried. I just want to make sure I'm on the right side of it, not the wrong side. It's like, now you're fine. So I get on the plane. Obviously, I sit down before everybody else because, first class. But my boarding number was?
1.
69.
2.
FC.
FC.
That stands for first class, buddy.
Oh,
Are we doing this again next week?
my bad.
Are you going to play?
I'm going by Burger King. I'm getting you a crown.
Oh, I like this.
God bless.
I'm going to bring you a crown.
He doesn't need any more of that.
So we know we are amongst royalty.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there on the plane. I got my drink, and the pilot comes out, and he gets on that little phone looking thing that they talk to everybody on the plane on. And his pilot voice, just explain everything. He's like, oh, we're delayed a little bit. I can't do a pilot voice. Can you do a pilot voice?
Probably not. No. Can
you try?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delayed a bit.
No, so he can't.
Yeah, no.
It's a good test. A good try, though. I mean, I think if we think about it.
This is your captain speaking.
We're going to talk real slow, real quiet.
That one this is
like real monotone. So he comes on like,
this is your captain speaking.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines today.
Welcome aboard to flight 1198 headed to Dallas Fort Worth. We are delayed today because the flight coming in was delayed, and they finally landed. And I finally got on this plane, but I've got some paperwork to do. So he's that's actually what he's saying. Is like, I've got some more paperwork to do. So now I'm playing this pilot saying this. I got some catch up to play, so I'm playing catch up. Once I get my paperwork done, we're gonna be able to take off. It's like, cool. In my mind,
he's saying, fuck y'all.
We need Big Al on.
Yeah,
my time.
That's
my
what I'm
time
thinking.
is better than your fucking time.
In my time, he's saying, I'm going to do this fucking paperwork until they tell me I can't fly, and then all you motherfuckers are off the plane.
Because I got too
else.
drunk on my airport Bloody Marys.
So this motherfucker.
I think we should call Big Al for this one.
This motherfucker, after he tells me he's got this paperwork to do, hangs up the phone, walks over to the row in front of me. That's what he does.
I think so, because they got like a cockpit phone.
Well, yeah. Well, he was out of the cockpit. He was like where the flight waitresses talk.
Okay.
So
I didn't realize you could see him.
I could see him. Yeah, I could see him.
He's up there in the front.
I can see him. The cockpit door wide open.
Like if something happens, he's second in charge.
Like when he's talking about he's got to go in the cockpit and do paperwork, he's pointing to the cockpit looking forward. I was like, all right. So he comes out. In the row in front of me, there's like a family, but it's like a mom, a grandma, and 2 kids. And he walks over and looks at the lady on the. So I'm facing forward. She's on my left across the row.
Yeah.
Across the aisle? Across the aisle. And says, hey, do they want to come to the cockpit and get pictures of your kids in the cockpit? That was the fucking paperwork he had to do. He's going to let these kids come up there and get pictures
They
of them
probably
in
had
the
a flat
cockpit.
Stanley or something,
And I was
bro.
like, that's fucking cool. I was like, hell yeah, we'll do it. Well, I don't care if we're delayed an extra 5 minutes for this shit. That's funny. And everybody, all the peasants in the back are like, oh, we got to wait for this. I'm like, this is cool. These kids, that's first class treatment right there.
Give me another drink. I'll take one.
Yeah.
Before takeoff.
I mean, the peasants wouldn't matter if we got like pre-flight drinks and all of that. Like I wouldn't care.
No, they wouldn't care either.
Stack me up.
If I'm sipping on a Bloody Mary after having one before, having 2 Presidentes before. I didn't have Bloody Marys when I got there. Boy, I had 2 Presidentes.
Yeah, you're really preparing. On the ride home, too.
On the ride home.
God bless. Must have been off on Monday.
So the 2 kids in front of me, one was 9 months old, one was about 2.5. I think she said 2 years and 3 months. I only know this because I've heard them talking at some point. So the older one.
So were you 1 beat off at that point or 2?
What are you talking about beating off to kids?
1 beat your.
Did you hear what he said?
That's not your headphones. Were you 1 headphone off or 2?
Like I did hear beat off. I did hear that.
Damn it! I want to be the next one. Joko's gonna come in here and be like, "Well, from what you said,
we're gonna be cut off of the air." They were like, "Nah, they're talking about beating off the kids."
That's not what I meant.
That's what he said.
No,
I was like, none, bro.
I was
They're
asking
kids.
because you said the previous flight you had your headphones on, and then you had to put you. I think you said the beat off first.
All I heard when I said how old these kids are, and he's like, "Did you know one beat off?" No.
That's not what I meant.
Slide a wiener down my throat.
Oh
my goodness, Dustin.
Damn.
Anyways, you were talking about listening to the conversation.
Like when the pilot came to talk,
figured you had your headphones
I take
on.
my headphones off when the pilot starts
All right.
talking, so I can hear things going on.
So he did take a beat off.
Yeah.
When he was
He
up
was
there
2 beats off.
when he was talking to these kids, I had my headphones off, and that's why I kind of learned how old they were.
All right.
Whatever. Jeez.
Oh my.
That was unnecessary. That was uncalled for, Dustin. So, the older one, when we're preparing for landing, there's the pressure and stuff. And this kid is just screaming. They're both little girls, I think. They both look like little girls, as far as I could tell.
Okay.
The 9-month-old might not have been.
Right.
But that 3-month-old, definitely a little girl. Screaming her fucking head off. I had my headphones on. Didn't bother me one bit. But
Hold on, your Beats, right? You had the Beats on?
I'm sure to call them headphones from now on. You've done tainted that name.
I'm pretty sure you said it in the beginning. All right.
I might have said it.
I think you did.
But not in the tone you said it on.
I apologize.
That was a little aggressive the way you said it.
All right.
So
you had both headphones off at that point.
When I heard that.
Yeah.
Now we're getting close to landing time. Both headphones on. But I can still hear the kids screaming because I don't have the fancy beats because I'm not rich like these stores may seem like I am.
Right.
I've got the poor folk beats that aren't noise canceling, so I can hear stuff outside of them. It's just not very loud.
No.
Like that's kind of loud.
He called them Beats again, just so you know. Everybody knows he called them Beats one more time.
Did not call them beat off.
What did he say?
I said Beats.
Beat off.
Beats with an S.
So we're landing.
Oh yeah, might as well.
I'm good. So in this process of landing, the older child is screaming her head off, just screaming, and the mom's. So another thing that happened in these flight attendants, super nice people. At one point, one of the flight attendants was carrying one of the little girls around, like the 9-month-old, to keep her, calm and not crying. So let the mom and the grandma have some free time to themselves. They were being very nice.
Close the door.
They took some of those latex gloves, blew them up.
Whoa!
So I had little blow up balloon looking things to play with.
Yeah.
Gloves. So as we're in this landing process, this kid starts screaming. The mom's holding her, trying to calm her down, just screaming. Like the grandmother's over there handing her this. Like, give me the balloon. Give me this. Give me that. And nothing's helping. And then as we're on the ground, moving towards our final destination to taxi into the whatever that thing's called where you park your plane. What's that called? Terminal, but
taxiing.
What's the thing called that parks where you actually park at? It's a terminal, but what's that little chute that comes out? We've talked about this before.
Have we? Hold on.
Do you know what it's called?
You got to taxi the plane.
Skyway?
The Skyway.
Skyway.
On the way to the Skyway, and this little girl starts yelling, "I'm pooping! I'm pooping!" But the mom is so busy focused on trying to get her to stop screaming, does not hear her yelling, "I'm pooping! I'm pooping!" And my mom's like, she's pooping. We know the problem is now, because earlier in the flight, one of them said, "Oh, she hasn't pooped the entire time." I don't know if she's talking about a 9-year-old or that one, but this bitch is yelling and yelling, like screaming, just like in tears, and start screaming, "I'm pooping! I'm pooping!" It was a highlight of my entire fucking trip. It was like that little girl, and the mom doesn't even realize that she's saying this. And I wanted to I had my phone. I was about to start recording. I was like, you know what? I couldn't find the proper position to put my phone to where I could record it and get her yelling "I'm pooping" without looking creepy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go one beat off.
We're like, wait a minute.
So yeah, this little girl's just screaming, "I'm pooping, I'm pooping." Pretty fun ending to a flight. And that was my trip to Minnesota.
Yeah. How was it? You liked it? I mean, do you like the area? Was it nice?
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we were busy doing stuff the entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, if we weren't at a game, we're out drinking somewhere. Had good times with my sister, good times with my brother-in-law. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. So that was my trip. What else have you done?
You peasants. What were you doing as peasants? Huh? We weren't pooping in first class, that's for sure.
I went to Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Okay.
You drive, fly?
Atlanta. I flew not first class.
Oh.
Not first class.
Peasants.
I did. Now I met my brother and sister-in-law down there, my oldest nephew. moved out there a couple of years ago, and I kept saying I wanted to go visit him, so we went out there.
I've only ever driven through Atlanta, never stopped in. How was it?
Different.
Different?
It's different.
Like,
well, I mean, again, I'm a small town girl. Like I grew up in a small town. Not like I guess
it is kind of big.
I guess sheltered. Like I guess I could say sheltered. And so I came back and I was kind of telling some of the stories, and I was like, it's gonna seem that I'm whatever, that I'm anti anything, but it's not. It's just it didn't matter where we went. I'm like, is there a heterosexual in this town, like at all?
In Atlanta?
Ever, anywhere. Like we would go everywhere, and it was just like 2 guys or 2 girls, like everywhere we went.
Really?
I was like, is this where they go to live?
In Georgia?
Like, I don't.
Huh.
That's what I honestly. So I kind of felt the same way because I'm thinking,
well, that's
I'm
probably...
going to Georgia, so it's very,
I guess
like but I think I'm thinking about Savannah, Georgia.
I'm
not
guessing
Atlanta.
that Atlanta's probably like our Dallas.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Or Austin.
Austin.
Yeah,
probably
100%.
that's probably more of a better.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, my nephew loves it. I mean, he grew up in Austin.
Yeah.
And he loves it.
Then yeah.
He loves
that.
That
Probably correlates really well.
And I did. I loved it, but it's just I recognized people and just everywhere we went, it was. I'm like, I'm kind of a minority in being a heterosexual. Like it was just all very obvious, and I was like, which I'm fine with. I'm being from a small town though.
Right.
Like I'm just not used to that being the case.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy cow. That's some really cool architecture. And I got to see where, God, what is his name? Kenny Rogers is buried.
Oh.
We went to, like, I love cemeteries. Like cemeteries are like
really?
old cemeteries. Old cemeteries. I think they're really cool. So we went to like one of the
what
oldest.
Time of day do you normally like to go there?
I mean, during the day.
Okay.
During the day.
Oh, so not
I just
during
like
the night?
seeing. Yeah, I just like. I mean, it's just really cool to like read and see how old they are and stuff. But his tombstone was like, it was awesome. It was like it was huge.
Well, he didn't pass away, but a few years ago, right? It's been not that long.
I don't know.
Well, you went to his gravesite. What did yours say?
I didn't read that, but it was really cool.
You didn't take a selfie with it?
Because people had like, I took pictures of it. I took pictures of it, but people had laid like cards.
Yeah, he's a gambler.
Yeah, it's the gambler, and so there were cards like laying on top because it wasn't. Well, I'm assume he's buried underground. I don't know, but it was one of the like raised.
Oh, okay.
A tomb.
Marble.
Yeah, people around him.
Yeah, it was like a raised marble, and then it had
May
like
not be a
this
tomb.
big, huge. It had
There's
this
a word
like
for
big,
it.
huge, thing going over. It was neat. I was like, oh, well, this is really cool.
How
This is cool.
Like you didn't have to pay to go see that, right?
No, it was just like it's just one of their oldest.
So after the cemetery sell their plots, how do they make money? How do they stay in business?
Guess doing the funerals, possibly.
Eventually, they run out of land.
Right.
Most of the time, I think most of the times it's like donations or the city funds it and things like that. Because they actually had. We looked it up because I'm like, because there were some old, like very old, and I'm like, they have to have security in here. 24.
Security.
24. And so I looked it up. I did. I'm the Google queen. And so I looked it up, and they have 24.
Really?
They have 24 hours.
Just for his grave, or were there other people?
No, for the whole whole
really?
thing. There were a couple other people. Who was it? There was one. There were 3 or 4 different people. I didn't recognize 2 of them, and one of them I think was like the writer of Gone with the Wind, maybe.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
Well, that seems pretty high. End.
Something like that.
That's a pretty popular book.
I had never heard of them, but.
That was a very long open.
So I had to miss the opportunity earlier. I'm very sad about it.
What was this?
Jacking off on a plane aggressively?
That was a missed opportunity. Oh man,
The things that come out of your mouth, like I
I guess,
like he's got it on recording.
Oh, we know.
So,
There's some.
you
I have
said
what
it.
I've said tonight is
you
also going to
said
be
it.
Maybe.
So, oh man, yeah. Well, let's hope that he does it in the right way.
We'll see.
I love fucking Tony.
Oh man,
Do you ever listen to the Dumb Zone?
I haven't in a while.
Okay. You probably don't know what the dumb zone is.
Have you
right?
ever listened to talk radio in the
There-
local metroplex?
There's something I'd like to say, but I just don't want to.
No, go ahead.
Job.
No, go ahead.
Like I feel like that's where I work.
What? The dumb zone? Oh, okay.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, makes sense.
It's a podcast from two guys that were on The Ticket. I don't know if you know what The Ticket is. Sports talk.
The Ranger, wasn't it Rangers based or something?
No.
Was it not?
It's sports based.
Just sports.
Yeah.
I guess.
Go sports.
The stars are still on there.
Go sports.
But they were talking about an Oscar movie. I don't even know what movie it was. But one of the guys on there, Dan, went on a long conversation about it, about just trying to describe this movie. And then one of their listeners emailed in. It's like, hey, something I noticed is when the way Dan was describing this movie kind of reminded me of how Trump just talks during a speech. I was like, whatever. They played a little bit of Dan saying it, and then they transposed it with AI of Trump saying the same exact description that Dan was saying. And so I got the audio for it. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
All right, Dustin left us, so he's going to miss out on this great thing. I'll start from when he got the email. Maybe Dustin will get back in time.
Rick emails, salutation.
So back again, the Dumb Zone. It's Dan and Jake. You can find their podcast at dumbzone.com, and they're on Patreon. If you pay, you get 2 extra shows a week. Otherwise, 2 free ones, 2 paid ones. If anybody wants to join them. They don't know me. I love them, though.
Rick emails, salutations, bruvs. During Oscar Talk on Monday's episode, Dan waxed philosophically about how much he didn't get the movie Sinners. He talked for a couple minutes why he thought it sucked. Rick says, it sounded exactly like he was reading from a Trump transcript. So I fed it to one of the AI machines.
So do you know what that movie is about? Because I have no clue. I've never heard of the movie.
Sinners?
Sinners. It's a new movie. It was nominated for an Oscar of some sort.
I haven't watched it. It's actually on my watch list. I just haven't watched it.
So here's a little bit of Dan describing it.
I liked it. If you had told me going in this is a vampire movie, then I wouldn't even have pressed play. Because I generally I don't want a vampire movie.
Okay.
The first half of the movie is, am I watching a movie? I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, am I watching Mississippi Burning or something? Am I watching a movie about civil rights? And I get it. You know, things are bad. That's bad
pick
time.
up on the Trump.
You
I can actually pick up on like the Trump.
But if you weren't
more than
consciously
others.
thinking about it,
Turns into it's kind of like Ocean's
Probably
11 or
not.
the Blues
No.
Brothers.
But I can
where
hear
they're
it
on a
though.
mission from
Like I
God,
can
and
hear
they're
it
just trying
without
to
them
get the old
sending it
gang
through
back
AI.
together.
I'm
They
like,
all
I can
have-
totally say
They
it.
seem to also have like 12 hours to do this.
But he also
buy
kind of has a
huge property.
like his
make it
voice is
into
a little.
You know,
I mean,
in whatever
again,
1920
Yeah.
or 18.
Yeah.
I don't know what year we're.
And I
in.
feel like
So you get it. He's confused. He's like, what is this? He's kind of bouncing around. He's
I feel like-
acknowledging things.
But the only thing is,
along
like
the
a lot of
way that
people
sort of
do
distract
talk
him.
like Trump.
that's what's
like,
kind of funny about it. And I feel like that some of that was skipped around, like it wasn't the full story. You don't hear all of it, but this is the entire description from front to end of Dan describing the movie Sinners, but with Trump describing it. So Dan said all of this exactly like this, but AI Trump.
So we'll see what it looks like when the big man watched Sinners.
Like I liked it. If you had told me going in, this is a vampire movie, then I wouldn't even have pressed play. Because I generally I don't want a vampire movie. People are in on vampires still. Absolutely. So the first half of the movie is, am I watching a movie? I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, am I watching Mississippi Burning or something? Am I watching a movie about civil rights? And I get it, you know, things are bad. That's bad time for some people, certainly more than others. But then it turns into, it's kind of like Ocean's 11 or the Blues Brothers, where they're on a mission from God and they're just trying to get the old gang back together. They seem to also have like 12 hours to do this, to buy a huge property, make it into a, you know, in whatever, 1920 or 18. But all of a sudden we can get a whole club up and running with electricity and everything. And so that suspends a lot of belief. And then, of course, everybody becomes a vampire. And then you're like, oh, okay, now we're in vampire movies.
The Dumb Zone.
I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
But I would almost like to send like a lot of people.
I know.
what they say and do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Because I think that's why a lot of people like him, because he talks just like that. Like ridiculous.
Hands
It's
down.
just freaking like we're all kind of ridiculous and speak off the hip.
Hands down, he's the funniest president we've ever had. I mean, George W.
George W. is pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
George W. is pretty funny, but Trump.
But no, I mean, yeah. The way he says it, and he ain't got no filter. I'll tell you that.
Oh, zero. No.
I think you're right.
It's like a negative.
If we took the transcript of, for me for sure, take a transcript of what I'm saying and put it in Trump's voice, it would sound just like that.
Yeah.
Just
Because it's,
all
it's
over
just
the
the
fucking
way
place.
like everybody speaks. He's not polished. He's not.
He's not a true politician.
He's not polished, and everybody. No, he's not. No, 100%. But he doesn't have people write. Everything he says. He just speaks.
Yeah.
Out his ass, which that's what we do.
So I did go see the movie. What's the new space movie?
The new space movie?
Yeah.
You talking about like we're going to the moon right now, or
no? The movie.
I don't watch a lot of. I'm not up on the movies.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. That's a.
What was that?
It's
like
in theaters.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I don't.
Went and saw it a couple weeks ago. It's based off a book.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into any details on it.
Kind of like The Notebook.
Yeah, it's basically exactly. It's just like The Notebook, but space.
Oh, okay.
So you nailed it. Yeah, no need to watch it anymore. I've never seen The Notebook, by the way.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's not. I mean, it's a good movie, but if y'all know nothing about it, then there's no reason to bring it up. It's not. It's a one-man movie. What's his name?
What's
I'm
that
trying
mean?
to figure out like
one
where I've
man
heard-
movie. What does that mean?
The majority of the movie is just one person.
Okay.
He's in space with his little alien that he found.
We went and watched one. Well, obviously, way back in the day. We used to go like almost every Sunday. I was still in high school at this point, so. But we would go every Sunday to go watch movies over. I mean, we'd go over off Altamere. What was that called? The Rave? Something like that?
Yeah, the Rave at
The Rave.
What?
We saw Hangover there. We
that?
saw a bunch of. Did we see Inglourious Basterds over there?
Probably.
Anyways,
Sounds right.
So we really frequent the theaters back in the day. But it's been a long time since I've gone to see a movie. I just feel like there's not any good productions that are out.
The last good movie I saw was something like, what was it called? Where the Crawdads Sing or something like that.
Ooh.
Where the Crawdads Sing?
I think that was the name of it.
I'm pretty sure we watched that not
Like
in
the
theaters.
theater. No, I went to the theater. Like whenever it was released.
That would be a good
And
one.
I'd never even heard of it. But I mean, I don't watch like TV, so I don't see
What kind of TV do you
as
watch
many advert. It's all streaming.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
so
I don't see
like,
commercials.
whenever you watch like regular TV, you get like your advertisements. Well, I don't get advertisements.
You're not a
for
peasant.
TV.
You don't watch that shit.
I don't know.
have to watch
Well, I'm
commercials.
not paying that much money to have all 17 freaking streaming
I hear
services.
you.
Plus, get your local channels. I don't care about local channels because it's going to end up streaming on one of my 17 services.
I don't know. I recently downgraded my Netflix.
To what?
Well, so I guess now you can downgrade it to just a 1080p or like the top of the line is the 4K. And I'm like, I only have one 4K TV. I don't even watch Netflix on that TV anyways. So let's downgrade this shit
Yeah.
to $17 versus like
Can you
24
even
or whatever.
See, you're a dude though. Like, can you really like tell
Hell
the
no,
difference
probably
between?
not. And my internet service probably sucks too, so it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting me out of here.
And gets was it HBO Max with like his phone plan or something. Well, that's where like Big Bang Theory is my favorite show. And so that's what, like, it's background noise. I've watched that entire series. I can't even tell you how many times. And I went to log in the other day and they were like,
Oh, no.
this looks like it belongs to somebody else. And I'm like, God, I want to slip my wrist the right way. I'm like, man, I freaking love this.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I'm like, I either have to buy it, I have to pay for it out of my pocket, or
You can't
whatever.
share it anymore, huh?
But I'm like, God forbid I should, go to my Paramount or Hulu or Disney or
Well,
any of the
I
other
don't
ones.
do.
that
So I've got apparently because we have T-Mobile, so I get Hulu for free with our phone plan. But I found the reach around for Paramount. So you know what the
reach around for
whatever it is. Anyways,
I wanted a big nut.
so you can get it through Amazon Prime, and they'll be like subscribe for 2 months, and it's like $1 or something. And then so I'll do that, and then I'll cancel it, and then the same thing happens on the actual app, on the Paramount app. Subscribe for 2 months. It's like $2, so I'll do that. And so, you know.
Do you have Instacart? Do you pay for Instacart?
What is that?
Instacart?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, never mind then.
I guess not.
Is that not groceries?
Yeah, it's like grocery delivery.
Okay.
No,
I don't pay for it, but
I don't think so. I mean, we ain't
So
got
I
that
had
out here.
Instacart. So I had Instacart
Uh huh.
that I would like randomly have like groceries delivered here and there or whatever.
Because you're city slicker.
I use DoorDash.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's restaurants, but it's like to have like groceries delivered.
Yeah, I use DoorDash. I get fucking alcohol, drugs, food.
All of it. Well, then I found
DoorDash
out like
literally
Walmart
delivers everything.
Walmart Plus. So I ended up going with Walmart Plus.
Is this a drone one?
No, I'm
No.
too far out.
You're too far out for the drones?
I'm for the
Really?
drones. I'm too far out for the drones.
Huh.
But I found out that I got Paramount for free. So I paid the same amount for Walmart Plus that I did for Instacart. I dropped Instacart, got Walmart Plus, and now I have Paramount.
Damn.
Oh, hey, it's just all about like making money moves.
I can't wait till HEB gets the drones.
Just money
Man, I
moves.
tell you what.
They're not coming out here.
Oh, I see the minivans out here all the time. They deliver.
I thought we were.
You don't think that one of your
I
crazy
thought we
fucking
were being
neighbors is not gonna shoot a fucking drone down coming out here?
I thought we were being
Oh,
attacked.
Cletus, what we got out here? I don't know. It's flying out. It's going over to Dustin's house. Let's shoot it down before it gets over
My
there.
house is on fire. Let's shoot some bitch that's putting it out.
They're spraying fire on me right now.
The Walmart
That's
over
messed
Billy
up, man.
James.
Messed up.
the smaller Walmart marketplace or whatever it's
Marketplace,
called.
yeah.
So they have the drones. While I
Really?
was going to pick up a prescription one day, I thought we were being attacked. Like I
Was it the
honestly
noise?
did. I
They're all
really
flying
did.
around?
No, like I look up and I see like these. There was like 3 or 4 of them, and
Really?
they weren't moving. And I'm like, I didn't have my glasses on.
God bless.
And so I was like, what is that? I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't wreck, to be honest. Like I thought, like I was looking, I'm like, they're about to drop a bomb. Because like the different,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like it looked further away than it was. Like I couldn't figure it out, but there was like 3 of them. I'm like, we're being attacked. I don't know, aliens, or they're about to drop a bomb. I don't know what's going on. I was freaking out. And I got home and I started like looking. Yes, because it was there.
To do your research.
It was like right there.
Back to the Paramount. Tehan Oakley corrected me in the comments. I was thinking about the workaround, not the reach around.
Not the
My
reach
bad.
around you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the reach around. The workaround. My bad. It was one of those.
Gotta have Wheel of Fortune. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, she's got to have her Wheel of Fortune. 6:30, that's when we're about cooking dinner, and you got to sit through Jeopardy, which, you know, I'm not smart enough for that shit. I get a couple every now and again. But Wheel of Fortune, it's where it's at. I mean, R.I.P. Pat Sajak. He's not dead, but he's just not there
I love
anymore.
Wheel
He's
of
not?
Fortune.
No.
I grew up with that.
He was there for 40
Oh, no,
years.
Jeopardy guy's dead.
Yeah, Jeopardy guy. Not Pat Sajak, because that's Wheel of Fortune. Alex Trebek.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah. That guy.
I've got speaking of bobbleheads and Pat Sajak.
I'll take Are We Stupid for 500.
Yeah.
I've got
Alex.
I've got a Pat Sajak bobblehead.
You do? Really?
I think, yeah. I don't think, yeah, I do have a Pat Sajak bobblehead.
Really?
I don't know if I have a
I might
recent
know
picture of
somebody
him.
that might buy it off of you.
He's not for sale.
He's a classic. Dang.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by myself.
So, trying to confirm this Pat Sajak bobblehead.
I'm looking. Talk amongst yourself.
Oh, well.
Don't let me distract y'all from my distractions.
So, what do you think about us going to the moon, Vicki? Were you alive for the first one?
No.
No.
I was not. I was not.
Oh, you're right.
It's Pat Sajak.
That is
Far
Pat
left.
Sajak. That's Pat-ish.
So you
Sajak.
are a bobblehead person. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see if my cousin's boyfriend still has that, or if I really did.
That's just a little shelf at my office, in my cubicle.
Cubicle.
Yeah, cubicle.
A little cubicle.
So, you think we're at the moon right now? Or not?
On the moon?
No, like going, like in space right now.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. Like, I see so much.
Well, now it's so much CGI and everything. It's like you don't know what pictures that they're sending back
The only thing
that
is,
are
I
legit.
got into like a whole thing about talking about like whenever we went to the moon the first time, that it was like really, did that really happen? Like whatever, like back in like that far back, and
69.
they had like the videos, and they were like, really, like we couldn't even do shit back then, and so I'm like, oh. They kind of got me pulled off to the side, like, did that really happen?
Nah,
or was
with
that
ya.
fake? Or was that fake? But I'm like, how do you fake something like that at the same time? How
Well,
do you
because
fake
it was the
There's so-
60s.
but there's
It's a
so-
lot easier to fake back then than it is now.
But I'm like, but there were so many people involved, so nobody said, hey, that was really fucking fake. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like
one
nobody,
of the astronauts went on freaking one of the night shows and said, hey, this didn't happen. And
Which one?
everybody thought they was psycho. Hold on, let me look him up.
I don't
It
know.
was. It wasn't Neil Armstrong. Obviously, he was the main guy. He ain't gonna
Is the one guy
flip
that
script.
they didn't let pretend to be on the moon.
He ain't gonna flip script. No, it was
But the only thing
Yeah,
is, like,
go
we
ahead.
didn't question it. I wasn't alive, but we've never questioned it.
I think a lot of people
And then-
have questioned it.
And then all of a sudden, like, I start looking into this stuff. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like that.
A ton of people have questioned it.
They're like, really? Like, I'm trying to think of what it was. There was one thing. They were like, wait a minute. Like, if there's no gravity, there's no wind, there's nothing. Like, how was the wave flagging? Or how was the flag waving? Like, on.
why didn't
whenever
on
they-
this trip? Why did they not take a picture of the flag? If the flag was there,
But they were like, okay, then also, like, how, like, whenever, like, who was recording when they were getting off of the space? Who was recording?
Well, there was one guy that
Or,
stayed
like-
in the spaceship.
Yeah, but the only thing is,
it
like,
was Buzz Aldrin was the astronaut that I was thinking.
but
of.
if we,
Buzz.
but if
He never came out and said it wasn't.
But if they're recording the person getting off of the spaceship as the first person getting off of the spaceship, who's recording?
The spaceship
him?
was.
right.
It was,
No.
but it was you could see the spaceship.
Yeah.
Was
It
there
was-
like a million?
Yeah, the robot-
mile arm.
The
Or-
robot camera went out first.
Is that what it was?
Mhm.
They had robots that could do. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I've started seeing stuff like this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it myself. Did that really happen? Did they fake it? Whatever. What about Area 51? We'll get into that. Is
Oh,
that real?
what about
Is
that? Well, yeah, it's definitely real.
Like,
There's a
where's
bunch of
that?
sketchy shit that's going on over
Yeah.
there. It's
What
definitely
about
real. It's called Area 51 for a reason. You think there's aliens? No.
I always make jokes. I'm like, dude, if we are the most intelligent in the entire universe, that's questionable. That's sad.
I mean, we got some pretty intelligent people.
And we have
Yeah, they're probably aliens.
Yeah, exactly.
Einstein was an
Exactly.
alien.
For sure.
Exactly.
Tejon Oakley says Bob Barker from The Price is Right, because Price is Right is fire too. So there's a documentary-ish about Bob Barker, I believe, on Netflix.
Okay.
Being a sexist.
Yes, and a racist.
Recent?
Yeah.
Recent?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think,
I think
I'm
everybody
gonna watch
was
it for
racist.
sure.
I think everybody was racist back then.
I mean, I guess.
By today's definition, yeah.
How racist would you have been back then if it was allowed?
I mean,
Well,
Bob Barker
by what
died whenever he
definition?
was like
though?
100.
By what definition?
What definition would you be happy with
Because-
right now?
Well, I'm just saying, like, to me, like, what is your definition of racism? Like, my definition of racism is, you know, that I feel that one race is above another.
Okay.
Like 100%. Like, the white race is the superior race, and all black people are not at all. And then nowadays,
We're
it's
hearing
like
that again next
you
week.
can't. Like, nowadays, it's just like you can't say anything like at all, and they're like, that's racist. Well, no, it's not racist. Like, it's just I'm
Like, what do you mean,
the
though?
definitions, like I think the definitions of different things have changed over the years, and
Like, do you think people are confusing racism with stereotypes?
sometimes maybe a little bit, but it's just like, well, I also think that just the word itself has been minimized, because to me, racism is racism. Like that is like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not acceptable.
It is unacceptable. 100%. It is unacceptable. But now it's just like everything is racist. everything. Whenever certain,
And I kind of agree with that.
It's not all, one race or one, like all of them. There's a lot, it's just like I follow some people on TikTok and they're just like, stop being ridiculous. Like, I mean, I'll just say black people, whatever. You've got this group over here that are just like, stop calling it racism. Stop. Like it's not being racist. They're not being racist. And these other ones are like, oh, well, they said that my hair looked good and that because they liked my braids and they're just being racist. What? That
was a compliment.
No, but it's not a compliment because they're like, oh, just because your hair is different. I'm like, what? I think we get to the point where we use words so much it just kind of minimizes the actual meaning of what it is, and so it's just like you just can't say anything anymore without being like, oh, that's sexist, that's racist, that's this, that's that. Well,
yeah, Tejano Oakley said that like the culture, it's like
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I think another thing you're kind of, and I think maybe I'm getting this out of this, is somebody calling racism about something someone says or is saying to somebody else. Like complimenting somebody because you like the way their hair looks, somebody says that's racist when it doesn't affect that person. When it's actually the person getting the compliment is like, oh, thank you. It's
right.
from, I love my hair.
Yeah.
And because you have to admit.
But again, like there's the
different cultures have different hair colors. Different races have different hair.
Oh, well, it's.
And white people got fucked when it came to hair.
Having weaves or having extensions or having braids, like, oh, that's cultural appropriatism.
Yeah.
Appropriatism.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's racist. And then you go to those where we're like, well, I mean, it was actually the Egyptians that had the braids first, so there's that. So let's do a little history. Like, before you start throwing that out there, why don't you do a little history behind that?
Like, basically, we're all mutts, right? Like, we're all like, nobody is pure, right? Except for the Indians.
Says the whitest guy in the room.
I'm not the whitest guy. I'm a quarter Mexican.
You didn't let me finish it. I said, says the whitest guy in the room that's a quarter Mexican.
We are the same quarter Mexican here. He just has a little
looks
more.
more
Well, yeah, because he's
got
Colombian.
the bigger part of the quarter.
No, he's Colombian.
That's because I have a real job and I work outside and do construction.
My ass.
Hashtag
my
Mexican.
ass. He works inside. He works inside.
That's racist.
No, I'm stating facts. No, like we were talking about this the other day, and it's like, you treat each other with respect. That's all you can ask for. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Treat people with respect.
Period.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about it. And it's like, we're all, if you think that somebody is pure something, we're not.
They're not.
We're all, if you do, I didn't do the 23andMe because I didn't want the government to get my shit, which they already have my shit. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But at this point, did you not see the 23andMe like sold that shit though? Like there was a reason I didn't do that because now they went bankrupt and they're selling all this shit to China. Which China already knows
Yeah,
me.
but they sold it, and then the legal system has access to it because they can do that.
Exactly.
And I'm like, whatever. Like with my dad.
I'm to the point where I kind of want to know.
My dad has like a ridiculous freaking family, like I don't know, adoptions and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, as soon as I did that, I'm like, I'd get people arrested probably. They'd be like, wait a minute, so we found this, so they're blah, 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 and here's it. And they would do some connection. Somebody get arrested
I'm to
for
the
a bank
point to where
robbery or something.
I want to know, because I want to know the line, Like, I don't know when I got out the boat, and I don't know when. We got family. Our grandmother, she was full Mexican. We know that we have family from Chihuahua. That's all we know. We don't know how they ended up in Everman, Texas. You know what I mean? Like,
they swam, bro.
Well, that's a long way to swim.
All the way at the Brazos.
That's a long, yeah. We don't know how we ended up there. You know what I mean? Like, we've got that side of the family, got my other side of the family. It's like, I kind of want to know a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, how, like, do we know it's accurate information?
So I grew up hearing that my great-grandmother, maybe, like or it would be great-great. Anyway, like I think my dad's grandmother on one of the sides was Indian.
Yeah.
Which kind?
Navajo.
feather.
Half Cherokee.
Feather, not dot.
Well, we
Like-
know that. That's all.
We didn't assume anything the other way.
I definitely
Which one?
assumed the correct way.
But
Choctaw,
I mean,
Cherokee.
if you had ever seen my dad, like you could tell, like he always reminded me of like the old westerns, the Indians.
Yeah.
Like he really did. Like he looked a lot like that, and so I always believed it. But the only thing is, we couldn't make a connection because the story is that his grandmother married a white man, and so then she was excommunicated from the tribe. And so I actually traced it back that she was in a tribe in Oklahoma. She was, if it's the same one, she was in a tribe in Oklahoma, and then she just like disappeared off of the face of the earth because at one point in time, like they were recognized by their tribe, but they weren't recognized by the United States because they were Indians. Even if they were kicked out of their tribe, America didn't recognize them. And so it's like she just kind of fell off. Like she doesn't show up like in the American, like in the census or anything like that. So just kind of, I would have to go to Oklahoma like to do a bunch of research.
Nobody wants to go there.
Oh, come on.
But that's,
I was about to say,
but it's not like your typical Cherokee or
Yeah.
like the ones that you hear about.
Right.
It's like some tribe that I've never
Smaller
heard.
tribe.
Yeah, it's like
Definitely
some
not.
smaller tribe that I've
I
never
had
heard about.
kind of
but that was what I heard growing up was that we actually had like I probably could have gone to to college for free.
For free,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, just
like,
as
whatever.
free doesn't mean you're going to go.
But it's just, I mean, I went,
That's
but
true.
I'm still paying
Yeah.
for it. I'm like, it would be nice to go back to them and be like, hey, can y'all pay
So
now in the rears?
I kind of had a little culture shock up there in Oklahoma. It's a few months ago. We went to a bar, small bar. It's actually called The Office. Like the bar itself is called The Office. And little hole in the wall, has pool tables in the back. Went in there, we were playing pool. And then, it started getting more busy. Some people walked in. And you could tell they were Indians, right? And we're in Indian territory because we're out there in Oklahoma, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've got they still have the reservations and stuff up there. And we were playing. I mean, they had these guys came in, younger kids, probably in their 20s, long hair, earrings, feather earrings and everything. So I started talking to the guy and introduced myself. I was like, "What's your name?" And he told me his name, but he told me his name in like how it's pronounced in Indian. And then he said, "I go by this." And then as he's introducing himself, he's like, "Full blood Choctaw." Okay. So I didn't want to say I assumed that, but it's like, I know that you're, but that's the culture that he's in. He introduces himself and he wants you to know.
It's a hierarchy.
Yeah. He wants you to know that that's what he is.
Yeah,
Which I think is awesome. Like that's probably more of the purest blood. You know what I mean? Like how he can probably count. He probably knows exactly where every relative came from on his, go ahead. As it comes all the way down the line but he knows.
But it's almost like it's almost like the royal bloodline, though. Yeah. Like honestly, way back British royal bloodline. If you look at that, they wanted to intermarry and blah 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 because they wanted to keep pure bloodline.
And I'm sure that's probably how they are too. But I just thought that was kind of a culture shock to me. And like I said, it was great playing pool with him. I thought it was very interesting because it was kind of a culture shock to me because it was, and my wife's
what
cousin.
white person will you ever meet and be like full blood white?
Well, yeah, when you introduce yourself, Dustine.
You can't say full blood anything.
Yeah, no
full blood.
Yeah, but
white.
As he introduced himself, he's like full blood Choctaw. I was like, I'm like, I thought it was badass to be honest,
it's
but
impressive.
it was kind of a thing. Like I've never had that happen before, and I thought it was badass. Hey, I'm playing pool with a full blood Choctaw. Like, and it's just another day for him, obviously. But he lives on the reservation, which I don't know what that looks like. I don't know, how that
is. It what we see in the movies?
Probably not.
Or does it look like Joshua, Texas.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm sure it
Probably
looks
does.
probably looks the exact same as any other community. However, I'm sure
like Joko Mofo.
Yeah, they don't live in teepees.
no, they definitely don't. I promise you, they don't on that aspect of it. But no, it was like I said, it was definitely cool. But to me, I felt like an outsider because I'm like, dang, this is kind of neat. Like I want to share this, but
right.
But at the same time, like,
at what point do you feel invasive?
Right.
Like, because I would be that person. Like, I would want to ask questions.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does that work? Like, full blood. Like,
where, like, do you live on the reservation? Like, where do you live? Like, what do you do? Like, same thing. But when we talked earlier about but earlier when we talked
weird
about
to introduce yourself as that though.
Right. Well, but it's a culture thing up there.
But it's
like
a culture
she said,
thing, and it's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Like,
Why?
because you got to think, like, what did y'all say a while ago? Like, was it Cherokee? Was it Choctaw? Was it this? Was it? I'm like, no, it's none of those. Those are the ones that people know. Like, those are the ones. Those are the hierarchy. Those are like the royalty.
He introduced himself
and
as his Indian name, and then he said his like Americanized name, I guess you would say, or.
And seeing the Indian names we know.
And then he said full blood Choctaw, like at the very end of it.
What was his Indian name?
It started with an S. It was like I don't even want to butcher it or anything.
But it's the ones that like we hear though. The ones that we hear are like whatever. Joe Blow, Flying Eagle.
But it was like
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, and it wasn't anything extravagant.
But
it was something simple. I mean, it still sounded the same as what he said as American. Like it was, I don't want to say like Stephen or something like that, or Steven, something, but as his Indian name, like it was, and I was like, what again? Like I was trying to like say a little slower so I can catch it, and then he said it differently, and he's like, full blood Choctaw. I was like, okay, all right, I'm with you. Like I know, like it's like. You're talking to a guy that's
like I feel like that's like with Texans and with white boys. It's just like
a lot of people can distinguish a Texan
and then we would be like high school quarterback. Tell me I'm wrong.
Put a gear behind it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're
That would be like a Texan boy being like high school quarterback. He could be 25. He could be 25.
So what if
but he'd be like starting quarterback.
Only 25.
Starting quarterback.
So what if I start introducing myself as Ricardo, but the white man calls me Ricky?
Because that's not really what he said. It was more or less he said his
you'd have to roll your R, but you'd have to roll your R.
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
But they call me Ricky.
Ricky. Anyways, that was kind of a culture, and again, have no issues with it at all. I thought it was badass. Like if I had that heritage, well, hell yeah, I did the same exact thing he did. Like no disrespect to me, we had a good time that night, right? I thought it was badass. I was playing pool with actual Indians, or I'm sorry, be culturally correct. And I don't know, and that's where I would have gone off with you, or you went off. On
I can't even call you. I can't even call you what I grew up calling you.
Right.
Because
like,
now all of a sudden.
Is it Indian or is it? I don't even. What do they call it?
Native American.
Native American.
No, not that.
No, they.
Indigenous people.
Oh yeah. Oh well. The only thing is that's a progression though. Like they were Indians, and then they were Native American.
But they were Indians because didn't Christopher Columbus think that he was going to India?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and then they become indigenous.
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know.
And then we got to get rid of Christopher Columbus altogether. Can't be Columbus.
Because he raped and pillaged.
And maybe he did back in the day. Maybe he did. There was probably no video back in the day.
But if you do any kind of historical research, that's what they all did.
Everybody.
Everywhere. Every country.
George Washington's probably not the best guy.
Like every country was taken over by another country and robbed and pillaged. Like that's not.
It never ends,
It's not
right?
just America. Like it's not just. But Americans seem to be like.
I think we should probably just get rid of the Alamo altogether.
Then we could still never.
We just need to forget about it.
You can't forget about the Alamo.
We just need to forget about it.
You know why David Crockett initially woke up because the Mexicans were coming in, right?
But Mexicans won that battle.
Right, but you know why he woke up?
Is that why you
right?
want to get rid of it? Because the Mexicans won?
No.
You fucking racist piece of shit.
I'm a quarter Mexican, bro.
Apparently not the right quarter.
He literally woke up and he saw the Mexican storming the Alamo, and he was like, "Damn, I didn't know we were pouring concrete this early."
Sorry, I interrupted your joke. Oh man.
Yeah.
The amount of racist jokes that I used to say, because I was the bookkeeper for a construction company that we did concrete.
And that's the books you kept, just the jokes?
And excavation.
She
But I would
just
say
took
stuff.
tabs on
I'm
the
like,
jokes.
"Rah."
All right, what do y'all got for me today?
Oh, I'm like, wow. No, they would show up, but they were like
You
every
kept the
single one
books
of them.
or you
Like, it was
cooked the
like
books?
stereotypical, like every single stereotypical racist joke that you could say about concrete layers. Right there.
What's
Like,
your favorite one?
I'm like, oh, God.
Probably one. Yeah.
I'd have to think about that one. But I'm like, oh, like everything that people are like, you can't say that. That's racist. I'm like, but it's happening.
Well,
daily. Like it happens every single day. Like this is
So that's where I'm going with the stereotype and
sick.
racism.
I'm with you on that.
That's a fine line.
It is a fine line, and I feel like people don't understand the definitions. Like you said, they're quick to judge on it. Just like when we went to technology has screwed this whole thing up, all of it, really. And back in the day, like you said, back in the day, we don't know what these people were doing. There was nothing to keep them accountable or anything like that. And then what you're talking about, like when we went to Joe Rogan and you got to lock your phones up, any comedian, any high-end comedian, because it's funny stuff. Just like, it's funny stuff. People get you on the record and they want to blast it, and that's what, kind of makes it popular. Which one of these days, maybe they'll blast us.
Better?
Maybe that might be a great problem. Maybe it might not. Who knows? But all of our shit's recorded. Anyways, you get to that point, and it's like, but at the end of the day, it's a joke, right? At the end of the day, it's a joke. You're not trying to, like I said earlier, we're mutts, right? Me and Ricky know we're the same quarter Mexican, supposedly. It's not tracked down the line. Supposedly, we're both a quarter Mexican. But who knows?
Where are you going with the story?
I don't remember. Where were we at?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I thought we were going to eat tacos or something. I don't know.
Is that the quarter Mexican you're talking about now?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
Expert explainer of all things.
All things. That's what it is.
All right, we done?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about more racist jokes. What do you got?
Well,
what's your favorite one?
Absolutely not.
That one.
Down a little bit. What's the hardest part about telling your parents? Wait, no, I said that one wrong. What's the worst thing about being a vegetarian? Telling your parents you're gay.
Okay.
I fixed it.
That's a great one.
The hardest part about being a vegetarian, telling your parents you're gay. Dustin's favorite joke. Do you want to say it? Do you want me to tell it?
Go ahead, tell it.
How do you like your stool?
Oh, God.
But yeah, tell the joke.
You done told it.
All right. What's Dustin's favorite pickup line at a bar? Hey, how do you like your stool? Pushed in.
Gross.
I can't be the only one. What jokes you got?
Gross.
I don't know. You caught my card. Thanks for coming out, Vicki. Really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks.
It's been a minute.
It was a lot of fun.
Maybe you'll have some more dating stories by next week.
We didn't even get into that.
I was honestly like after you had reached out, and I was like, yeah, we could talk about this. We could talk about that. Like it was just all over the place. I'm like, yeah, we could make
we're
it the
always all
story.
over the
Like,
place.
hey, Vicki, like whatever. Like, what is the random freaking life of a stay-at-home 53-year-old woman working in a freaking accounting? Like, what? I don't know. Like, I'm all over the place.
So have you gone to see any live music lately?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Oh. No hoots?
No hoots. No.
Really?
Haven't been to hoots. Mm-mm.
Haven't seen the 7-6 band in a while.
Haven't. Mm-mm.
Man, you've been a real recluse, huh?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, but you want to go back to my dating life? I think the last time I went to Hoots, I ended up meeting this guy like seemed pretty solid. Like, he was a great guy. He hit all the freaking points, everything like that, and then leave and do some research. And he's got like some long freaking
Rap sheet
of drugs
Dang.
and abuse. And like, I'm like, God dang.
He was abused, or he's the abuser?
He was an abuser.
That's the bad end of it.
That's the bad.
God dang it.
Hope we don't run that rap sheet on Ricky.
I was like, oh.
Run the rap sheet on me. I'm fairly clean, I think.
He thinks.
Not too bad in there, right?
No. I mean, I don't know. I think you're great.
I've never hit a woman
More than
I
once.
would hope so.
that didn't deserve it.
More than once. Wasn't running her mouth.
Never had to hit her twice, that's for sure. Just kidding.
I've never hit a woman who didn't deserve it.
Oh, Vicki, thanks for coming out. If you want to try to do it again next week, we can.
For sure.
I will watch the Bob Barker documentary.
Okay, I kind of want to watch that too.
Maybe that
I
could
was
be a
really
topic.
big in the Price is Right.
We can all watch it, and like maybe we can like have a discussion of
Okay, that's our whole.
the male versus female view
Wonderful.
of what it is.
Okay.
Because again, you gotta look back at the time period and what was acceptable during that time. I don't know. Have y'all watched? What is that show? There's a show that I started watching and I couldn't watch it.
You ran out of time.
Right.
You ran out of time.
We're good. Have y'all? I think it's Mad Men.
I've watched Mad Men.
Have y'all? Is that the one that's like set in the '60s?
Yeah.
Like
Ish.
where they're like salesmen or something like that.
They write ads. They work on Madison Avenue. That's why they're called Mad Men.
Dude, I couldn't even.
Didn't like it?
I couldn't even watch it. Like I watched a few of them, but I was mad as a motherfucker. Like I was so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Watching that, but
Mad Men.
the only
That
thing
makes
is
sense.
it's true. Like every bit of it is true. The way they treat their wives and having affairs and all that, like that was so true of that time period. And so I got about 4 episodes in. I'm like, fuck this shit. I was mad.
And what sucks about that one is it's such long episodes. The episodes are so long.
I didn't notice that. I just know that I was like, no, I can't. I don't. But I'm also very weird about like I don't like getting into like what truly happened.
Yeah.
And